Hello. Good afternoon.
Why am I not here?
There you are. You're there. There.
Game! There we go.
Takes a second even after you've turned it on.
Do, 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 do.
Hope! Thank you for subscribing. 23 months. That's almost 2 years. That's almost 2 years. That's crazy.
Someone jumped and did something. I don't actually know what that
It's the Avatar game.
is.
Sometimes there's a little star flying around and you can jump to catch it.
Cue the Van Halen music.
Yes. Thank you for the tier 2 as well. The rarest of subs.
Is it?
Yes, because people either go for... I think the most common one probably is Prime, because it is free if you have Amazon Prime. Then it's tier 1, and then generally if people decide that they really want to help, they just jump straight to tier 3. It's actually surprisingly rare for people to go for a tier 2. But it's all appreciated, and you get the special boop emote. Boop. That one was made for Hope, because I was like, Hope is the only person who gets a tier 2, so Hope, what emote do you want? And they said, boop. So I drew that emote. Tier 2 emote, exclusive. There we go. Wow. We're back in Bravely Default.
Alright.
Right?
I have been doing stuff.
You have been doing stuff. I can already tell that from the screen.
From the everything. I did it.
So, go on then. So, go on. He's already grabbed the controller from me without even asking. Talk us through what you've done. I can see that we have 2 new main classes on people. Oh,
Everything.
Oh my god.
We got the lot. It's done. We are now the Bravely Default.
Are you telling me that you have leveled every single class to max on every single character? Holy shit. When did you do this?
I've been doing this while you have been unconscious.
Like, when?
In the mornings before I go to work and stuff.
What, like every day?
Most days.
I was not aware of this.
Come in the night.
You come in the early morning.
I come many times.
Shut up.
It may be a problem.
It is a problem.
Yes,
Spook wakes up for work at about 5.
See, Fossil thought that was funny.
Shut up, Fossil. Spook wakes up for about 5 in the morning.
Quarter. Quarter. No, 5:45 most mornings.
Quarter to 6. Okay. Whereas I wake up around
12.
No, closer to 10 or 11.
11:45.
No. 10 between 10 and 11, basically. PM. No. So, a good 5 hours before I'm awake. Jesus Christ, okay. Boost all stats on the number of jobs mastered. I see!
Interesting. But she's not a freelancer.
No.
So, the jobs that I have gone with for Simba, we've got Shieldmaster main and then Vanguard second.
Okay.
And the reason for this is because of what specialities give.
Okay.
Because these are the things that are the most important. So I went with Shieldmaster as the main because they've got the chance to protect an ally with the default stance.
Mm-hmm.
And certain status elements may render this ability ineffective, which is a bit of an issue, but I'm pretty sure I changed that with something. But we'll get to that. Chivalrous Spirit, which also affects, so protecting allies, bodyguards, or the defender of the people, which is something we use a lot. Restores a little bit of MP and grants the user an additional BP, which is something that we use quite a lot. And then if we move over to this, did I go for... No, I didn't go for the secondary for that one. So this one is literally just to get access to the heroics, I believe. We've got no guts, no glory. So more BP means better.
Okay.
And since we're now going to be getting BP from doing Defender of the People and defaulting occasionally, that should
Lots
happen.
Lots of BP, okay.
Combat Kid. So HP and MP will be fully restored if they have a condition put on them. So if we can apply a condition to them at will, 2 turns we get them back. Kind of nice.
Okay.
Better than ever, overheal.
Overheal.
Counter Savvy, again, so if they counter, they just don't do anything. And then Counter, which is a new ability. So we actually have 50% chance of answering any physical attack with a counterattack will not trigger by attacks that target the entire party, but they've now got a counter.
And considering that they're going to be blocking a lot of attacks, in theory, that's going to proc a lot.
Yeah.
In theory.
So, the Vanguard as the sub isn't mandatory, but couldn't think of anything else specifically that I was going to go for,
Okay.
but there's nothing that procs. But that one can change. We could put that as maybe like Pictomancer, because it could howl. But we'll look into that one. But Simba was the one I was least sure of, because they're the tank, but you can't exactly demand that he gets hit all the time, because there's AoE attacks and stuff. He's not quite as reliable.
Yeah, there's only so much he can do. Yes, so Spirit Master is one of the newest classes that we unlocked, and we went, holy shit, we finally got a secondary healer class. Because she's just been white mage for like the entire game.
Yeah, so Spirit Master, they get these bringers, which are spirits.
Okay.
So they've got one for health, one for MP, one for Asuna, and I forget what the pure bringer does.
Status elements from allies at regular intervals. So that's the Asuna one.
One that casts Basuna, and then one that removes status effects.
Because those are not the same
And
thing.
it's a lot more MP. So basically that's better Basuna bringer. So you've got HP, MP status.
Okay.
I've given her this one because she has access to re-raise. So you can cast like essentially Dragonheart. Remember that one from Tactics, where if you go down, you come back immediately. It just happens. She's got regeneration. She's got devotion, where she can give MP.
Useful.
And then she's got the 3 stages of banish and holy damage.
Which is the holy damage attack. So we've got holy damage and attack.
Spirited defense. When spirits summoned by abilities are present, instant death effects and status elements that render the target inactive are prevented.
Okay.
So she can't be debuffed essentially for most things.
Oh.
And as long as she's got above 20% HP, she can survive any attack with 1 HP. So she has endure.
Okay.
There in spirit, the spirited defense effect applies even when the spirits are not present. So even if you don't have a spirit, just in general now, she just has that ability.
Oh, okay.
That's just always there. And the effects of all spirit summoning abilities learned so far are applied automatically when the user has 1 or fewer BP.
Okay.
So that's the main one that I've gone for. And if we switch over to this, she's also got Count Savvy, Pain into Gain, so she takes less damage.
MP Saver, Unshakable Will.
I'll probably remove Unshakable Will then, because
apparently she's already got a thing that's got a thing to get rid of that. Right. Just did a Hunt of Lava Arena with a full Arch Tempered race set and finished it in 357. So yeah, it makes you hit very hard. That's the full latent power build. Armor gives you defense down until your first cart, and then you get boosted defense. But yeah, glass cannon. That sounds like Raid to a T.
25% chance to increase BP when you are attacked. I thought that just in general might be handy. And then we've got this subspeciality from this new whatever priestess, high priest, I can't remember what they're called. But anyway, first speciality listed of the user's sub job is activated. That's what I thought I had on Simba, but I don't. So if we look at White Mage, we get Angelic Ward, roughly 30% chance of any damage received being halved. So she takes a lot less damage if she is hit.
Okay.
Or has at least the potential.
Love that for a healer.
Then we come to Elvis.
Mage. You put him as red and
no longer black mage.
Put him as red and bard, not black. Okay.
Because if we're in a situation where we're using magic, having a wide variety of magics, I feel, is less useful, because if magic doesn't work, you can't do anything.
You can't do anything. This is true.
So I felt it was either red or black magic. And if you look at the black magic thing, you got regenerative default. Defaulting gives a little MP. Not great, really. Not really going to be defaulting with a mage. The high velocity spells was a sad one to lose. That prevents all attack spells from being nullified or absorbed. But it doesn't bypass damaging, halving, or reflecting abilities. Then I looked at the red mage one. Nuisance. All attack spells also have a chance of inflicting status ailments. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Just being hit with a spell could cause a status ailment. Chain spell. This is double cast.
Of course, it's a red mage, so you get double cast.
All spells cast are performed
twice. The second signature is for when you've maxed out the class. Of course, it's double cast.
They're performed twice at no extra MP cost. So I was like, I can't really turn that down for red mage. So instead of ice, fire, and lightning, we've now got air, earth, and water.
Okay.
So.
And to be fair, also because being red mage, he can wield a sword.
He can, but I don't think I've given him one. I've gone pure spellcasting with him. So we've got full force.
And currently he's got his hand on his hip, so it looks like he's not got anything equipped.
I'll have a look at that in a sec. All spells and other abilities that target multiple things do full damage. So regardless of what he's hitting it for full all the time.
Sick.
Born Entertainer, singing and stuff does...
Yeah.
It has a higher percentage.
Again, MP Saver,
Comeback Kid, and then Revenge was the ones I went for, so we can get more BP, so we can essentially go Nova more often. And then finally, the pièce de résistance carry of the team, Adele.
Yeah, none of these guys have got weapons equipped. Oh, it doesn't display them on that screen? That's weird.
I was going to say, because I did go through that. So, Adele, she is now a sword master.
Oh, look at that, she looks so cool!
So, sword master, redoubling effort. The more BP you have, the more damage you inflict with regular attacks and sword master counterattacks.
Okay.
Double duty, equipping the same type of weapon in both hands will activate sub-job specialities. So, which I think means both. So, I put her as backup ranger.
Ranger?
Because this won't make as much sense until I show you this. So, you've no counter savvy, you know counter, you know drain attack, you know better than ever. Multitask. 33% chance of regular attack being followed up with a further quick physical attack. So if she does 4 attacks, there is a 3% chance that she could do an extra attack per attack. So it could be 8 attacks.
You've made Alistair!
Yes.
You made it to Alistair!
Alistair with the boobies.
Where you were like, what if I did 8 attacks in one turn?
Barrage. The more successive actions the user performs in a turn, the more damage they will inflict. Apex Predator. X-Slayer abilities are more powerful and will earn 1 BP for every critical hit inflicted and enemy killed.
We're so proud of Alistair's transition!
Got to the titillations. And then if we look back, yeah, we've gone through that. And then we've gone to abilities. So she got 2 swords, so it activates that. And then I've gone for the power braces for more physical attack and more speed, but also gives more crit chance. The Sands of Time, even though it gives magical attack, not really useful, but the speed and crit chance, very nice. And a bit of aim.
A bit of aim doesn't hurt.
Defense, be targeted, defense. He has 9999 health. By standard. In fact...
So he doesn't need overheal.
He doesn't need that.
It doesn't go higher than 999. So he can literally can't be overhealed. He's just that good. So now it's you've got a free slot.
I guess we go with that because his
Jesus H Christ.
Shield bearer, equipping shield doesn't negatively affect speed, aim, or evasion. So we could go for something else. I don't know what his secondary could be because he's got massive defense and Vanguard was good and it has some good abilities, but I don't know if they're going to be that useful. Maybe we do put him with like Pictomancer or Dragoon, although it uses a spear and he doesn't have a spear.
Well, if he's a shield master primary, he should be using shields really.
Yeah, I don't like giving him 2 shields.
Yeah,
it's just shit.
That's the really awkward thing of shield master. Like it's really good defense. Of course, Beastmaster is always a good secondary. That's the problem with Shieldmaster. Of like, it's good on its own in a game where you're designed to have multiple classes.
So we don't actually want that one, but I suppose we could put on Beast Whisperer.
Yeah, where you just have a chance to get stuff.
Raw power.
Which one are you looking for? Thief has an ability called Magpie. Of course, it does.
I guess we could put Out with a Bang on for a laugh. If he dies, he lets out a powerful physical attack. Just
what are the odds?
Because it will never happen, but if we're clearly in the point where he does go down, maybe that's enough to bring us back, so why not? So that's the team. 9999 health.
Jesus Christ. So main story, there's literally no grinding left to do.
I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter, as you can tell by the fact that the quest icon has appeared to try and run. Because it's right bumper. So we're going to go with B for run. Yep. So this is where we're about to go and see Martha get killed, I'm assuming. I liked Martha. She was hot. But she will be about to die. Almost certain. Yep. Calling it now. Death is imminent for Martha. Yep. We're about to lose our...
Spook, it really is. You really do sometimes sound like the epitome of, I love you, you're so beautiful. That's nice, but what else? Else? Yes, what else? What else is there? Congrats. How to offend women in 5 words or less.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
You don't have much in the brain department, though.
Thanks.
So I have to find something to love about you.
I have a lovable personality.
Get out of the way, Adele! We've got to go and rescue somebody. We've got to go and rescue the not princess. The princessant.
Yeah, can we not fuck up this time?
There we go. Yep, she can die.
Yeah, can we not fuck up this time?
I call this judgment to order. But Bishop Helios not here. Who's going to be in charge?
Oh yeah, we beat the bishop.
Oh yeah.
And sisters, I shall preside.
No, it's the other dude.
As I say, we got. In theory, we have another new class to get. Whatever this is.
Good day, Your Grace. I hope that you are well.
Spare me your fawning, child. You stand accused of being one of them. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
I'm not.
I've done nothing wrong. All I did was pass on the words of the Master himself.
Yeah, she went to speak to him and basically told him, like, hey, the dragon says you should stop. And of course he's gone, clearly you're a fairy!
No. There's something I want to ask you.
Then ask it.
Do you really believe that the Lord of Dragons speaks to you?
What nonsense is this? I am his Archbishop. How could I possibly believe otherwise?
I believe you when you say that. But that little voice you hear? That's your own thoughts, your own desires speaking to you. It's almost sad when you think about it.
To hold your Archbishop in contempt is to hold the people of Reimdall and their most sacred beliefs in contempt. And in doing so, you only deepen the suspicion against you. You will stand before your people and face the judgment of the Lord. This and only this can lift the stain of suspicion from upon you.
Well, bye, Martha.
Lord of Dragons, watch over you. Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
Oh, do we actually make it?
We actually,
No.
well, we've appeared in the cutscene.
No! Get out of the way! Martha!
Oh, hello, you lot. It's very nice of you to come. But I think this might be it for me.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Can you tell Master Gwydion I'm sorry I wasn't able to do as he asked?
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all!
Is the dragon going to intervene because she's his favourite?
Oh yeah, you did speculate that.
And with this,
She's his favourite?
who stand against me
Or does he
falls.
literally not have
My
the strength
power
to...
is made absolute. Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
So he clearly must know that the dragon's on his way out. He must know. Oh, loading screen.
That means an actual cutscene is happening?
Oh,
Yep, an
she gets
actual
pushed.
cutscene.
Did she just jump?
Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh!
Going up.
That's unexpected.
Well,
What? You're... Don't talk. You'll bite your tongue. You're a fairy. And? You scared? No. But why didn't you say something sooner? I can't believe how beautiful you are.
Shock and horror, they were both lesbians. Who could have foreseen this?
Shut up and hold on.
no, she's also interested in Elvis.
She-
Because he
ladies-
bought her shoes.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's bisexual.
Well,
Ah,
nice ass.
Adele, you're a...
I know. I was as flabbergasted as you are.
not
I
expected.
don't mean to offend you, Martha, but I'm not sure I believe you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mm.
My eyes nearly popped out of my head when I saw.
What?
He's actually speechless.
Now that really is flabbergasting.
Ah, a fairy! An actual fairy!
Probably not done us much good.
Good. We can use the confusion to make our escape.
Yeah, good idea.
Elvis, snap out of it or we're leaving you behind.
Oh,
What the heck just happened? She's a fairy!
oh, Elvis.
Hi! Where are you lot off to? Come back here! Wait for me!
Well, there you go, some secret third thing.
I think we'll be safe here.
I don't.
I don't.
For a minute, maybe, but they'll find us before long.
Oh.
Friends, over here.
Oh, it's the
Father
priest.
Lydian. My
Uh,
The
home
one that
will
we
provide
helped.
refuge for a short while at least. Follow me.
Yeah, because if we go down, we're just going to bump into all the people that were in the
Why
town
are you
square.
helping us? You know what just happened, right?
It was you who told me of the Lord of Dragon's true wishes, and of Helio's treachery. Although I must confess to having been a little surprised to discover your true form.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, you're not the only one, pal. What's the big idea? Not telling your travelling companion and trusted pal that you were a fairy all along?
Sorry. We're not supposed to tell people. In fact, we're not even supposed to leave our village. They keep it hidden behind all
Look
kinds
at
of magic
Gwillem.
walls so no
He's
one from
looking
the
up.
outside can find it.
You must have had a very good reason for leaving. Are you allowed to tell us what that might be?
I suppose now's as good a time as any.
Backstory, backstory,
I
backstory.
told you before that I'm looking for my sister, right? Well, she disappeared from our village after stealing all the asterisks.
Ooh.
What? So the Asterisks belong to the fairies?
Yes, we made them a very long time ago. Took all the knowledge of the greatest masters of the professions and sealed it away inside. Anyway, I left to look for my sister so I could bring her and them home. So, when I met someone who happened to be looking for the asterisks too,
You naturally thought that certain someone would make a fine companion on the search for your wayward sister.
something like that. And then, we heard about this woman giving asterisks out to people. And I realized it had to be her. I only wish I knew why she's doing what she's doing.
Come quietly, you. Leave us alone. We don't know anything. Then why are you running away, Admit it.
Oh no, it's getting even worse.
A lot of you.
We need to destroy the church.
I promise. Take him away.
I was very close to putting something like that in the stream description, but I was like, Twitch might actually take offense to
Now
that.
a fairy has finally been discovered in our midst. If only we had seen the truth sooner.
I think we'd better go to the Hall of High Holies and resolve this matter once and for all, don't you?
But Gloria, I'm coming too. No, you are not.
Mm.
Look at you. You're covered in bruises. They must have put you through hell.
Father Rydian, will you look after Martha for us?
But of course, child.
But...
Don't worry, Martha. I'll go instead.
No need to look so glum. We'll be back before you know it. All right. But be careful, won't you?
Oh,
There's the autosave.
oh, party chat.
Oh! Crikey, I still can't get my head round it. You're really a fairy, Adele? You? A fairy! A flippin' fairy! Alright, Elvis, we get it. We're all as surprised as you are. Yes, I'd really thought such creatures only existed in children's stories. Not only are they real, we're friends with one. Who knew? I mean, nah, they're real right enough. Your wings, I mean. Of course they're real, you idiot. Because as I wish you'd get into your thick skull, I'm a real fairy. You really are. Gosh, what a surprise. Now I've seen it, it certainly doesn't seem strange, you flying around like you did. Yeah, it was a shock at first, but almost right away, it was like you always looked that way. And you're still the same underneath, right? You're just you, but with wings? Just me? Well, that's charming. Still, I guess I should be grateful I'm with people who are at least as understanding as you guys. I'm lucky you didn't run off screaming the second I unfolded my wings. As if we'd go and do that. Sure, we're surprised. Who wouldn't have been? You're still just you, just Adele. Exactly! Yeah, thanks a bunch, guys. No. Is the boat still available? I realised that there was no pop-up over it. The boat... It's this building,
Is
isn't
it
it?
this one?
Yeah, because you haven't chickened the boat.
I did a few times, not too many.
Well, the nice thing is, because everything is maxed out, if we get any job orbs, they can just immediately get pumped into the next class. Two things, damn.
Oh, 3 things.
By the way, may the 4th be with you. Oh, of course, here come all the Star Wars fans.
Anywho. Time to
Happy Star
kill a
Wars
priest.
Day for those who celebrate it.
It's time to get another pope. Ooh!
If we can tell now that stained glass is meant to be a stained glass of Gwydion. Looks like him. We already have one.
Yeah, I knew we had one. Side door. Is this a dungeon?
Oh! Another party chat. Sorry, I didn't say. Yeah.
Again.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? Alright. What for? What do you mean, what for? For not telling you I'm a fairy, of course. Oh, that! I'd almost forgotten. Stop it! Look, I just need you to know I wasn't trying to trick you or anything. Seriously, I'm not bothered in the slightest, and I doubt anyone else is either. Stop getting so het up about it. I think I get why you're upset, Adele, and I understand why you didn't say anything. You were scared, weren't you? Huh? You didn't know how a load of humans would react when they found out one of their friends was a fairy, did you? So that's it, is it? Well, it's easy for me to say, I know, but you needn't have to be worried. I, for one, certainly am not going to be treating you any different just because you got a wee pair of wings. It really is easy for you to say, though. Poor Adele must have been bricking it! There are so many phrases that I have never seen in video games that have been used in Bravely Default, just because they're, like, quite British idioms, I find. Of, like, yeah, I know that there are people who probably do know the phrases, like, outside of people in England, but I never see them used in games.
No, English as a language spoken in England and Scotland and what is a lot of metaphors and old sayings that have just been passed down.
And just odd words that don't necessarily make sense.
Yeah.
He's right, I was just too scared of what might happen. But thanks, I feel a little better for having talked it through with you both. Maybe you're not so bad. Too right, we're not. So no more worrying, alright? Okay.
Are you an actual enemy?
He is!
Run!
Run away!
Flee!
Run away! Oh, you got two of them. Applaud the localization team. Yeah, one of the best localizations I've ever seen. I say, there's loads of phrases that I had never even registered of, like, I've never seen them in a video game.
So,
Look at these buffs that Gloria's got.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she got all the spirit buffs.
Does it tell you in the battle info what they are?
Let's just magnify this. Oh, wait, have I got a magnifying glass? Loads of them. Oh my god, we got bees and lances.
I think you might want to do some braving just to get it done. Polymace B, Poly Lance, Poly 1, Poly Mace A. Oh no, that's just because they're A and B's, just because there's multiple of them. So, battle info, let's just have a look. Scroll along.
Are they all... Yeah, they're okay.
So... What is this?
Immunity.
What is this, Gloria?
Immunity.
What is all of that? Holy shit!
Health, Spirit, Basuna, and Purebringer.
She just has them all. Jesus Christ! Literally holier than thou.
Okay, let's go for some... Let's go for some stone. Double cast.
Cast.
Let's also turn the battle speed down just a tad.
This is 110% the trope of a person coming out to their friends and just going and being upset about them not making a bigger deal out of it. No, Core, they don't. It literally, what was that conversation we just had? They don't get upset because they're not making a bigger deal out of it. They're like, they're just like relieved, and it's just like, I thought you would hate me.
Oh, I understand.
Spook understands now.
So
I
those
wasn't paying
symbols,
attention because I was referring to Core.
So when you cast the Spirit Bringer, you cast the Spirit Bringer on yourself, and then it does whatever its ability is to the whole party. It's just that you've cast that spirit on yourself, but it heals everybody, or gives them all MP, or whichever one you choose, right? But you always cast it just on yourself. That's all you need to, because it just affects the party just in general.
Oh.
That symbol is what's next to her name. She does all of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
She heals, restores MP, and does Basuna and removes status ailments every turn. Always. Indefinitely. and you can choose a second one that procs as well. That's what that does. Also, we don't have water.
That feels so broken. It feels so broken.
Yeah.
Is that what I said? It was because you said them being upset, which is like, yeah. My brain interpreted upset of like in a negative sense. That's also maybe I misinterpreted what you said.
What the fuck are you talking about at the moment?
I'm reading chat. Big thing about seeing Welsh references in games. It's rare but lovely when it happens. It's nice when it's done well as well.
Time to play my trump cards.
There is the holy sword has not been identified. Hopefully that's just like everybody identified in one.
See, she's just constantly casting shit. Let's have a look at this. Ah, yes. So this is the thing about the sword craft.
You have to be in the right stance.
Yeah, you've got two stances. So you've got solid and fluid stance. So the solid stance with the attack command is automatically performed twice every time it is selected.
Nice.
So it's something that you do at the start of the battle, but you can change. Fluid stance is counter-attacking. So you basically wait to counter-attack. So it's reactive rather than proactive. So this is the proactive, this is the reactive. And then these depend on what stances you're in, hence why they've got solid and fluid at the start. So solid right style, physical attack on a turn, delay their next turn. We've seen that kind of move before.
When attacked, hit back with a physical strike that can reduce their BP.
It's something nice. So you choose, do you want to have reactions, counters, or just better attacks?
Interesting.
So you can do an attack that brings your turn round quicker, or that will increase your BP. Let's see why these ones took longer to learn. And then we've got these ones. Divide attention. 4 turns. These will be targeted as frequently as their most frequently targeted ally. Okay. So I suppose you can go for a tanky build with this.
Yeah.
Because I suppose if you've got...
because they're a counter thing, you want them to hit you.
So you could do that. Or perform 4 physical attacks on a target in quick succession.
Nice. Also pretty good with Monk, of the you hit everybody. Fucking hell.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, what's the plan?
Yeah, what do you even tell her to do on her turn if she's just doing everything passively?
Well, you can get another spirit that will replace whichever was the last one that she had. Oh, disaster. I didn't realise he had one above these two. So he has a super spell.
It's two together. Let's see what it does.
Right.
It's 2 elements together.
Double casts. Ah!
Nice. Yeah, that was a bit of a blender, wasn't it? You ever put an orange in a blender?
Remedies.
You check what's on the underside just in case. The circular bit. Because we came in from that way, so what's down here?
A dickhead.
I'm up, huh?
Classic blue. Yep.
So if I do...
Well, because everything is maxed out, you literally do not need to fight any of this. You're just going to be using up your MP. And they're all running away from you, so you literally don't need to do any fights in this dungeon. Level 66.
We'll just avoid people from now then because we've done...
Ooh.
Bullshit!
You should be able to read that. Let me know the lore. Oh, we got hidden walls now.
See, I was just like, I see a crack. I see a crack and I go for it. It's just a man's prerogative.
You guys did not see the way that Spook just looked at me and just flicked his eyebrows up like, hey. I just knocked down that wall.
What are you?
That was a gross looking guy.
I'm gonna steal your chest first.
Just whisper.
And she whispers, I'm gonna take your dick. What is this?
Abaddon. Demon?
Okay then.
Push pineapple.
Shake the tree.
Geocraft, defender of the people. So watch this. You do solid stance.
Attack, 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 attack.
Let's count. 1, 2. That's a multitask, that doesn't count. 4, 5, 6, 7. So she still had quite a few to go. Multitask.
And you did get ace.
Multitask is a bonus attack, so it
Yeah.
doesn't count.
Doesn't count, but you technically got ace attacks off, and you weren't finished. Jesus. Birds.
Birds. Blue wants to see what the birds are. Ba, 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 ba.
Blindsided us. Want to see what I can really do?
Oppa Gabna style.
Guess it's my turn.
I'm going to keep using their specials then, because we can store up a special for the boss fight. Blocked. Healed.
Spook Gamer brain chest and cracks the priority. Yep.
Just do an attack.
Allow me.
So, more spirit magic, so let's get some spirit
Does
rings.
that feel better?
See, I added another one on. This is the thing that she does at the end of every turn. Empathy. Sooners and removing debuffs. She just became stupidly OP.
I think they all did.
Want to see what I can really do?
It's arguably the girls are the most OP. They definitely are.
Let me help you.
Who runs the world, girls?
If the boss that we come up against is weak to earth or lightning, though,
Team going
Elvis
down.
is going to blow them up with disasters. Double casting disaster. It's going to be OP as hell.
Yeah, so you can just skip him.
Yeah, I just want to look around, see if there's like cracks in the
Yeah,
walls. and
there are
stuff.
visual indicators, it seems. Flight of stairs up.
Not the one that we needed to take.
Back.
Enemies. Oh,
Acorn hat.
what the fuck's an acorn hat?
I'm pretty sure that's a piece of Palico equipment. Just a piece of lightweight
Fashioned
armor.
from a giant nut.
It says it's an acorn hat.
Yeah, but it could just be describing the shape as opposed to it being an actual acorn.
Apparently it is just a actual acorn.
Just to show us that there's an area back there. Get away.
The secret there.
Aha!
Nick? No?
Tengu Yawn. Fuck is that when it's aha.
This entire section was just bonus chuff.
Yep.
There's the mimic.
There's the enemies.
Let's see if it's enough for the boss. I mean, if we struggle with the boss, I will call bullshit.
Oh wow, you can't cast disaster on multiple enemies.
Oh wow. Don't use all his MP, Jesus.
I want to see what it does. 6. Because he double casts.
Huh.
So he can be scary. Ooh! Don't need it.
We will need it, we just don't need it right now.
Yeah, that ice area that I was talking about, that room with the slope that you could walk down and you had the bit above
Yeah,
the
the
top.
bit above it that you had to...
That was a fantastic room to grind
I think
in.
we said that when we were in there. I was like, oh, this is just a flat open area full of monsters. That's great for leveling.
And I did, with alacrity.
Evidently.
Also partly because we do want to finish this game.
Yeah, it is a very long game, and that's the problem.
Well-
That's the only problem with JRPGs and any RPGs to be particular.
I don't
just
think
this
it's that
sheer
it's-
amount of grinding.
I don't think it's that it's long, because if you look, we've put about 60 hours into this. If we were playing this per day, like 3 hours a day, we'd have been playing it for less than a month. Oh, good eyes, love.
Where is he? There's a secret room there. Oh, is it
Yeah,
from?
it's gonna
It's
be
from
from
here. It's from
there.
there.
So
Okay.
different part
So
of
there's
the...
another like staircase somewhere.
Yeah, if you've been playing this every day for about 3 hours a day,
You probably
which
would
isn't
get through it.
we'd have done 20 days. That's less than a month. So it's not that it's long, it's just the fact that we don't get to play this very often.
That's true. We don't want to use up the entirety of our Sunday. We'll do other things as well. There was a door further down the hallway, apparently.
Was it?
Go back and look.
Let's go have a look. You have to guide me here then, chat.
Further down the hallway, apparently. There were 2 doors, so maybe the further door might let you through. See?
Oh, you mean like that one?
Because this beneath is just the circular room, which we've already checked. Guess not. That's alright, it's worth looking.
One of those is going to do something there. You know where that is. It's like, oh, you've checked all the other ones, so you won't think to check this one. And we're going to hide a secret behind it.
Yeah. So it's like, all of the other ones are illuminated, but that one isn't. You're different! Right, that's where we need to go.
We've checked everywhere else. There was just one corridor there. We might go back up and down. Let's go this way first. Chest. Check.
Secret. There you go, it's the guy that we spotted. There's nothing in here. He was stood on it.
Artisan
gloves.
What do them bees?
What do you do?
Strong yet supple handwear that improves aim. Okay. It's not showing all stats.
They don't give any like secondary benefits.
Oh, there we go. Skip over. So, aim, more crit.
It doesn't give any like secondary like resistances to things though.
Actually, that's good on Adele.
Do you want to go to the actual equipment screen?
No, this is fine. So the power braces, we don't want to lose the attacks, but I think we can put it on the Sands of Time because I gave that to her for the speed, which she'll lose speed, but she will gain crit, and the crit was something that affected one of her abilities. So we'll go with the crit build because I think she's still fast enough. She's still fast. This was just to kind of min-max the speed. How big is this place?
It's a large cathedral.
It's like catacombs, but above ground. I guess it's just a corridor. Who built that like that? Oh, I thought
different. Suspicious dead-end corridor.
Stop with this infernal architecture.
This is this is holy architecture.
Get the way, demons.
Well, there's the save point and the shortcut back.
Damn, there's a lot of shit here.
There's an awful lot of demons inside this church.
As members of the clergy, love. Show some respect. Right. We'll use some others just because.
I want to at least get the shortcut back. Because they don't activate unless you actually go in them.
I'll save just because we haven't saved for. See, look, playtime. We've got less than 60 hours, so it's not actually taking us that long to get here. Who's this?
Oh, it's Rex. They've changed up their name.
To
Rex.
confuse me.
Now it's Rexio.
Rexio Auditori da Firenze. There we go.
Save again. You take the pick out of me for doing
No, I'm not double saving. I'm saving because we just went through the portal. You'd literally just sit there and be like, I'll save about 4 times. That way, if the first 3 corrupted, I'll be alright. What the fuck? Oh, party chat.
Party chat in the middle of a dungeon.
In the Hall of High Holies, holy high holy ho ho ho.
The Hall of High Holies really is a marvel. The faith of the people of Rheimdall can work wonders when put to good use.
Good use.
That it can. They built it right where the first one of my ancestors came down from on high, you know. And from that moment they worshipped the dragons. Yep, this place is kind of a monument to the first time our 2 kinds met. And once read that the mere sight of it was enough to take one's breath away, and it's true. It's as if the building itself has been built from the devotion of people who worship here. Yeah, shame it reeks of death like nobody's business. I should feel all calm and serene coming here, but instead I just feel antsy. Yeah, the quiet is no longer the stillness of worship. It's the silence of mourning, whether the Archbishop realises it or not. There's such a thing as
Boxed.
There's such a thing as faith being too blind as he's more than proving. If Dad's voice isn't getting through to him, things must be really bad. While we may sympathise, we cannot allow the situation to continue. We must put an end to this once and for all. That we must! Dad's counting on you, and so am I. It's still funny when he just calls them Dad.
Oh, we got low. Oh. Right, where are we starting then? I guess, which is the one we need to go down? We'll go clockwise.
Yeah, one along from where we need to go.
We'll go clockwise. Oh, and there's so many staircases.
There's a lot. Let's drink some water. Just there to tease you.
It's to give you a glimpse. Bear with us, folks.
We have to check. Secret.
Excuse me, sir.
Another
Okay.
Sands of Time. You must have a ton of money as well from all that grinding you did.
A bit.
Jesus. Okay, so yeah, so for the next couple of streams, we probably can just press through the story for quite a bit. Mimic.
Bananas!
Mimic.
This is gonna be fun.
That doesn't use MP either.
Jesus. Yikes.
Just go with attacks to save MP.
Yeah, save the MP.
Vulnerable to staves!
How did all those fit in one chest? Magic.
I suppose it's probably to make sure it's not too OP. I was thinking, would there be one that would give BP back for if you're in negatives? Not positives, like just negatives, but probably still a bit OP.
Maybe.
Terrafangs! Oh no, 12 with a. Stop that.
Silly.
Ooh.
Summoner's Axe?
Somebody's nuts.
I don't recall summoners favouring axes.
To summon demons.
Demons? Jeez. Maybe hold off for now.
Oh, that's physical attack power. No, that's worse for everybody.
Yeah.
If we ever need an axe, though, that'll probably be the one to go for. I wonder what that means by like it will summon a demon. I wonder if it will do like Beastmaster. We've been
Who's
down
to say? Sometimes it's just flavour text. There's another secret. Ah, that was Jesus. Oh, this is so twisty. It's very twisty.
It's not good for me because I have terrible navigation. I'm okay with maps, but just trying to eyeball it, I'm terrible at these kind of things.
Oh, so this has actually led us to the flight of stairs we need to go to?
You know, fuck it, we're just going to do this. If we want to, we can come back later to find shit, but whoa.
Yep, Jesus, that is definitely the place we need to go.
How are the people supposed to find their way here to pray? This way, Mr. Evans, you go this way, you do it right. Come to a roundabout, go round the roundabout. Get it? Because he's Welsh.
It's silent.
Nope.
Well, again, to be fair, it's like a lot of the reasons that you explore all of the dungeon is you can get XP by killing stuff along the way. Don't need that.
Story time. Yep.
There's the crystal.
There's a fire crystal.
If you have come here merely to obstruct me in my prayers, I beg of you, begone.
No, we've come to kill you.
Or what are you praying to? Surely not the fire crystal.
I pray to the crystal not as an object in and of itself, but as a symbol of the favor shown me by my lord and master. Only the Lord of Dragons possesses the power to answer his children's prayers, and only unto me, his most beloved, does he deign to speak.
I hate to break it to you, but according to him, his voice hasn't been getting through to you for a while.
Blasphemy! Did the cold...
You can't just use that as an excuse for everything.
Time immemorial, not
Blasphemy!
in response to my prayers? Was the crystal of fire not delivered unto me in recognition of my unwavering faith?
No.
It is only a matter of time before the sacred stone grants me its blessing, that I might guide my people on the way ahead. Yea, and verily, he who possesses the crystal possesses the Master's undisputed favor, and with it, the right to rule over Reimdall as the Lord of Dragons' chosen king.
You're wrong.
No.
You couldn't be more wrong. But you refuse to see it, and Gwydion and Martha are suffering because of you. Do you have any idea how much it must hurt him to be unable to protect his beloved people? And how much it must hurt Martha to have to see it? What you're doing is unforgivable. And you're not going to get away with it.
Also has a favourite boob.
Yes. And she resonates with the fire crystal.
Yep.
I forgot that she was the only one who hadn't yet.
Passion.
I am that which rages, which destroys, which grants life anew. That which once rewarded the Queen of Fairy Kind with its favor.
Huh?
Great changes are afoot. There is one who seeks to break the chains which hold the Knight's Nexus in bondage.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Chains long held in place by Fairy Kind. And who would seek to achieve such an end?
My sister. I thought as much. I still can't figure out why, though. But at least I know what I have to do now. I have to lead everyone to her. Me, Gloria, and the others. We have to find her. And when we do, I'll stop her. Whatever she's doing. I'll make sure of it. We just have to keep going until then.
My power is yours. That your quest might be successful, and the Knight's Nexus be laid in chains once more.
Imagine if he gets killed in one turn.
Ooh!
We now get a special.
Yep, special for Adele.
Yep.
Everyone has specials now.
Yep. She had to have it last because she's the strongest.
No. Again. No.
Again?
Am I to be passed over once more? Just as I was 50 years ago? Why? Why am I not chosen? Why choose a feckless, faithless fairy over me yet again?
Again?
I am the people's savior. The crystal is mine, and you shall not have it!
Savior my wings. You're a fraud. And I'm going to keep my promise to Gwydion if it's the last thing I do.
You are no match for us.
The Lord's judgment will be passed upon you!
He's a ventriloquist.
A bow and arrow.
Time to play my
Oh, fancy little arrow spin.
Ooh! Strike all enemies with wind speed magical attack and then give us all magical attack up and speed boost.
That's Elvis.
Speed.
Typically, buildings, especially churches and castles, would have multiple architectural designs on top of each other every century or so, depending on what was trendy. You end up with these weird buildings with multiple outsides. Oh, okay.
Jazz.
Good old teamwork.
And she gets her special.
Strike a single enemy with a powerful physical attack. If you say so.
If you say so.
Here I go.
And then we get her music as well.
Time to go toe to toe. That'll teach you to mess with me.
Okay then.
Okay then. We should probably examine him now.
Let's get Defender of the People up just to make sure, because Gloria doesn't really
Let me see.
have 11 damage. It's like roll a d8. Ooh, +4. Dink. There's 11 damage. You're fucked.
Hang on, DM, I get to add my guidance to that. Go on.
Thank you.
You rang?
What if I do this? And just upset
We
him?
need to examine him.
Ah,
Okay. Didn't see what it said.
I didn't read what the examination was, but I did examine him. Definitely examined him. Ooh, he counters with slow. We learned something. Wasn't a waste. Counters with slow.
Those super,
He's a time mage! He's a time mage.
those supers were lackluster. They were a bit.
Well, we're going to get the MP back regardless.
It's the main benefit.
Breathe.
I find that the main benefits of doing the specials is getting the party buff.
Wait. Why did that heal him?
It doesn't always tell you their absorptions. It doesn't always tell you that.
Okay, well, we're going to go with Plan B.
Hit him very hard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Hence all of the Sands of Time pickups.
Let's go for Purebringer then.
Holy spirits, heal me.
Cheers. I owe you one.
100 damage.
Half damage from fire.
Triplara. Oh wow, he's got, what's it called? What's that triple? Tri-beam. He's got Tri-beam.
Oh yeah, try attack.
Okay then.
She still stopped? No, it's been removed from the thing before.
Yeah, she's not got the symbol on her thing anymore. She had a
Is she
symbol.
moving? Yeah, she is very
she's,
slowly
she's
moving.
very subtle at idle animation.
Nah.
Thanks.
Sorry to be a pain. Arms.
Fine. I know something we can do. Regeneration.
A little magical assistance.
Nom.
Yum.
Bite you, bite you, bite you, bite you, bite you.
Bite you.
Much better. Thank you. You are about
It just happens. That's just free. Sure.
Applies regenerate and raise.
I shall take care
So
of
everyone
this.
just gets regenerate put on them passively.
Holy mist. Please put a dragon in the mist.
Thanks for your help.
Good
There is
fucking
much
lord.
work yet to be
99999.
Stop it.
Everyone's got little halos over them now for the re-raise.
A mere scratch.
Right, let's see.
Okay, so
So we can't use. The problem is that because it was disaster, I don't know if it was wind he was absorbing or earth he was absorbing or both, because it was doing both elements at once. So you might have to do a little test of like which one is which. You have other elements from air and earth though, don't you? Apparently it's earth, according to chat.
ah,
That was a close one, eh?
You can try using air on him.
Oh, thanks for bailing me out.
What's the plan?
Just use attack. Why not?
well, let's go into. Well, actually, let's try.
Any
attack.
attack, including magic.
Let's try it. Let's try for a counter approach for the time being. Still got loads to do.
Loads of health still.
Ooh!
Primordial forces consume.
Here I go.
How does it go, Blue? Reprisal.
You saved my bacon there.
At this point, you could let the small dragon solo him. It seems like he resists most magic, so you need to go hard physical. Good thing we have Adele. Like that. Oh, the counter stop is really rough though.
I don't think we can put anything on it.
It's that he counters physical though with the stop. That's the only problem.
Be ready for this. Primordial forces consume
Yeah.
enemies upon the breeze. Of magic assail you. Scatter my enemies upon the breeze. Of magic
Don't
Elvis just
care.
shouting in Scottish. He's immune to silence because every time he's casting, we're trying to put some effect on him.
Really a foe to be reckoned with.
Yes, you've not
Yes.
done jack shit to us.
Your abilities pale in comparison to mine.
Uh huh.
Like fuck they do.
Almighty Asterisk.
Oh, I know what his bow's called now. Copium.
The true power of the Oracle.
He's an oracle.
Oh, it makes sense for a time mage sort of name. No. Bite you, bite you, bite you.
Bite you, bite you.
Let's stick on a. Because remember, the re-raise has faded. Only lasts for so long. Oh,
He
he's
is
put haste on himself.
hasted. He has hasted himself.
Yeah, fuck it.
That never works.
No. Where the Charlotte? Halves fire damage as well. Interesting.
Kind of makes sense since he's against the dragon and has the fire crystal.
Lend us your power. Wonderful.
Guess it's my turn.
You saved my bacon there. No, still standing.
Revenge. You got a BP back. Nice.
Ooh. Heavy
Counter.
yeah.
Stop that!
Heavy hits on Adele.
Oh no.
Right,
Anyway. Because it's double cast.
Double cast.
Anyway.
Oh no, anyway.
No, we don't want magic. Let's get some regen on... I don't know if you've got regen. No, you didn't. It ran out. So
Ran out.
that'll come back.
Oh, the Suna has actually removed the regen.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you can't put regen. So it does have its limits then. Alright, fair enough. Well... This made you sweat before, so... Because he's immune to stop, so he can't cast stop on
Which is
Elvis.
probably maybe why he casts slow.
Ah, we should have kept the Sands of Time on Adele then.
Yeah. That was the foreshadowing of, hey, you're going to need one of these for the boss fight. But didn't listen. He's asleep.
You have not
no, the face
Ow.
change.
I am to be the savior of this kingdom. The savior
Little
of
arrow
this
spin.
world. It is inconceivable that I might fall.
Keep using that word. I'm not sure you know what it means.
Grant me your power, your protection. Help me bring retribution to bear upon those who would stand in my way.
Dragon summon? Nah, because the dragon, because he thinks he's working for the dragons, but he's not. So they're not going to come to his aid. Ouch. I don't know if it's worth committing to the full BP because of the risk of her getting stopped. Bomb arm.
Oh, he's got a new counter.
Ah.
Sorry to be a pain. Thank you.
Whew. Big healing now, please.
Yeah, the slight passive healing's good, but then when we need to, we just do this.
Sacred powers. Sorry to be a pain.
Yeah, counter physical attacks is just what that said. And the heavy hitting as well.
She's like, she's saying thank you to her own. Thank you, me.
Thank you! Down.
Oh, yeah, we should have worked that out. We used this first and it hurt him.
Mm.
So, yeah.
So not a huge amount of damage, but the important thing is the buff it gives you.
Does that feel better? Thank you. Thanks for your help.
Here I go. Here it comes.
Kneel before his power.
Reflect.
That'll be a useful spell to learn.
Yeah. That's bullshit. You hit him with an attack, it should have reflected back at you.
You saved my bacon there.
Very well. Be healed. Sorry to
Press
be a
X there,
pain.
it's fine.
Let's
Counter any ability, did nothing.
Aye, ready for this.
Die while smooth jazz plays at your funeral.
Assail you. Scatter my enemies upon the breeze.
Oh, you got reflect? Oh, I missed that one.
Scatter my enemies upon the breeze. Primordial forces.
This is the slight problem of going all in and being like, just use all my BP. Because it's like, you make a mistake and it's like, ah shit, well there goes all my BP. Never go against a Rendalian.
Wait, he cast reflect on Simba.
That's
and
what
then
I just
used
said.
Triple Aura on him, but he didn't reflect.
That's what I said.
That's what it's supposed to
just ran out.
You
That's
run
what-
it now.
Yeah, that's what I said though. I was like, that's bullshit. That's not how that's supposed to work. That's not how reflect is meant to work.
Holy spirits, heal you. Restore you. Holy spirits,
Yes, reflective bounce counts as physical. We know. We've worked that out.
restore you. Holy spirits, heal you.
I didn't see him cast it on himself.
Holy spirits, heal you. Sacred powers, restore you.
Answer that, you cretin. See what I mean?
That's not what reflect does. Okay.
Cheers. I owe you
What do you mean you cast reflect on him and then cast a spell on him? That's not what reflect does. Now the reflect's gone.
sneak in there.
Holy Spirit, shield me.
Haha, I'm back in the game.
I'm all set.
Fucking die. Does he not counter if he's defaulting? Or were we just lucky that time?
Probably just lucky.
Reflect has been for magic orientated rather than physical. Protect is physical protection. No, that's the Protect is for physical protection. Shell is for magical protection. Does Reflect sometimes reflect physical, or does it not?
Well, in the Final Fantasy games, which is the only ones I can go for, if you cast Reflect on somebody, any magical spell that targets them is reflected back at the user.
It is just magic.
Just pure magic.
Just magic, yeah. So
There is no way
shell is for protection. Reflect is for, well, reflecting.
Time to die at the hands of a mage. Okay, it's 3 of them.
Regardless, it didn't do what it should do because you cast Reflect on him and then cast a spell on him. Which is not what it's supposed to do.
Bonk.
Fuck you, I'm the boss, I do what I want. Too bad, you're dead.
Get my head around what you did.
Doesn't matter, fight's over.
We'll have to read into what Reflect does then. Ah, so is this going to be Adele? Or is this... Nah, it's going to
Elvis.
Elvis because he's the mage, man. What does he look like? Oracle. With a bow. Quick, enable an ally to deliver 50% more hits with the attack command for 2 times. And then slow.
And slow.
Yeah.
Unless the spell goes through Reflect. Then what's the point of Reflect?
Help me, I am dying. Help me, I am dying. Kicks him in the back.
Lord, why have you forsaken me?
Because you suck.
Forsaken you? He never spoke to you from the first.
Who's this?
Oh, it's the...
Oh!
Betrayal? He just got...
Brutus!
He just got low-keyed. See?
Such a terrible shame.
I recognise the voice.
Helio.
Still, it saves me the trouble of murdering him before returning home. I have more than enough on my hands already. Laying the groundwork for Holograd's invasion has been no small task.
Uh-oh.
Honestly, between the snow, the ice, and the terrain, this really is the most inconvenient place to send an army.
Oh, I know it's over the wall now.
Thanks to the fire crystal, things have become much easier in that regard. And now that the most troublesome characters have been painted as fairies and eliminated, only the pathetic sheep who hung on Dominic's every word remain.
Oh, he's actually opened his eyes.
Simply wait and... Hologrades! We're under attack! Exquisite timing as ever. Our generals are commended. I shall be taking this.
Can someone not run forward and kick him?
Someone tackle him!
He runs away. Ha 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 ha!
Huh?
That came from town.
He's gone to join the invaders. We have to hurry.
Nod. Alright.
Was it already taken us back to the entrance?
Yeah, I'm not going to put this job on, but... Ah, yeah, there you go. That was an extra one because it's still at the bottom.
Yeah, we got it from a side quest. It's the only one we got from a side quest. The hastening!
In one's element! Attacks targeting elemental weaknesses deal 40% more damage, and elemental magic costs 40% less to perform.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Divination. We don't know what this one is.
Yeah.
Unlocked at job level 12.
What does it give if you...
Oh, in here.
Yeah,
we know about quick because it said that one. No slow.
Haste.
Makes target act more quickly for 3 turns. Elemental impairment.
Reduce
target
resistance to elemental for 2 turns.
Triple. Perform up to 3 quick fire, water, or lightning magic attacks on a target. We did see that. Imbue a target's regular attacks performed by the attack command and attacking abilities with a selected element for 2 turns. Okay, so kind of time mage plus. Place a magic reflecting barrier in front of a target for 2 turns. That did not do what it said in the fight.
It says magic reflecting. It did not reflect the magic.
He was like, I cast reflect on you. Now I cast tripler on you. Cool. Well, that reflects it. No.
None. This is things that annoy me in like Monster Hunter when you have skills and it's like activates under certain conditions. What conditions?
Be specific. Words mean things.
Words mean things. Tell me.
Attempt to stop a target. We say target's resistance to a selected element for 3 turns. Noble sacrifice. When the user is knocked unconscious, any unconscious allies will be revived with full HP.
Oh.
1 used per battle. All right, I suppose that's probably the reason that it has that on the end is because I'm assuming there's a way to cheese that.
Okay.
Give somebody as little HP as possible, blow them up, and everyone else comes back or something.
It says one
with
person,
res,
yeah.
because you could put re-res on somebody.
Yeah.
So that's there you go. That's what you
Upgraded triple.
perform 2, 3 fire, water, or lightning magic in quick succession. Oh, yeah, Triplara, and then there's no Triplaga.
Yeah, triple and then Triplara. No, it doesn't go.
Hastiga.
Hastiga.
Make a target attack a lot more. All right, so we'll get to that at some point, but not now. Party chat.
FF9 had the ability that reflected spell for double damage. Typically, the code only accounts for one reflection, so it's easy to exploit. Which boss was it in 6 that we won using reflect? Do you remember? Was it one of the dragons?
Couldn't tell you.
It might have been the light dragon. There was a boss in 6 that we.
I need to pee.
Okay. There was a boss in 6 that we physically could not touch directly, and the way to win the fight was to cast reflect on yourself. So Helio was working for Holograd all along, eh? Holograd. That's where that Adam guy was from, right? Yes, he's their emperor. And they were one of the countries that attacked Musa. Yes, their aim seems to be to increase their power by expanding aggressively into all the nations that surround them. Which I would assume is what brings them to Rheimdall. Well, this isn't over yet, there's still hope. Sure, Rheimdall's knights are regrouping, but they can really hold against any Holograder army? They had no time to prepare either, it's not looking good for them, let's face it. Maybe not, but we have to do what we can to help. And besides, we owe Adam a black eye, he's not getting the better of us twice. No way! Alright, let's go break some Holograder heads. And recover the fire crystal. Yeah. Flee, little man. Oh, it didn't take us back to the start. That's for Laser. I think it probably having like an actual like triple Argo would probably be too strong because you're doing multiple elements, so it's probably bad balancing. You trade off raw power for elemental diversity. Flee, little man. Right, it's probably going to be a cutscene here, huh? You also need the bathroom.
No.
Uh-oh.
You're all right. Thank the Lord. Martha.
Oh man, not now.
Oh, don't worry. She's on our side. She's been helping fight back the Holograders.
Wait, she has?
My homeland is being invaded. Of course I'm fighting back.
But she's done a lot of things she'll have time to feel bad about later.
Mm-hmm.
But she loves her country. I don't doubt that for a second. Fine. But you should be grateful that you have Martha to vouch for you. I trust you about as far as I can throw you.
Your loss.
How did they get in?
The gate was open from the inside. We repelled their first assault, but we have suffered heavy losses.
Damn you, Helio!
Helio?
He's been working for Holograd all along. It must have been him who opened the gate.
What?
We chased him out here. You didn't see him?
We did not. Perhaps he found another way of joining his compatriots.
Mm.
Damn it! We let him get away.
Kinda, yeah.
Is on the march.
You could have tackled him while he was talking.
We cannot allow ourselves to be overrun.
We will stand with you against the Holograders.
You have my thanks. I too will lend my aid.
Thanks,
As will
Gwendolyn.
I. But you're still hurt. Fine. I guess I can't stop you coming. Just be careful, okay?
Go off, organist.
Yes. No, come on.
Arthur is now accompanying us. Okay.
What I miss?
Everybody is hiding inside the church.
The church.
Helio escaped, shock and horror. And she is helping, because despite all of the mistakes she's made, she loves her country and her people. And they got inside the city because the gate was open, and everyone's like, why was the gate open? And it's like, well, Helio obviously just opened the gate because everybody just didn't know who was on the other side. Unfortunate wall of text incoming. Uh-oh. It is what it is. Right, now it's my turn to go to the bathroom.
Blue P.
Where?
Oh, quest! Hello there, sir.
This time?
I get the comfy chair. Yay! Ah, I have to know more to find out what really makes them tick. What? What the fuck do you want? Collect some soul. Got my bait at last. Oh, did we just have the stuff he needed? Cool, alright. Quest complete. Sweet. Isn't there like more quests out here? Yes, there is. Oh, there's... The Scrap Iron Man is here. Let's go and get this quest first, and then we'll go and check the shop. Hello. Oh.
You're travellers, aren't you? You didn't happen to see a merchant looking a bit lost on your way here, did you? We're business partners, you see, but I can't find him anywhere. He's probably looking for me too, somewhere.
Sorry, but I don't think we've run into anyone like that.
Great. Our big important meeting's due to start any minute, and it looks like he's not going to make it. And he was so excited about this supposed wonder product he'd found over in Wiswold. I can't help fearing the worst. The last place I remember seeing him is in the Wayward Woods.
The Wayward Woods? Uh-oh.
Oh, now I've really got myself worried. I'd better go and look for him. Wait, but what if he turns up here while I'm gone? Listen, can you go and find him for me? I'll make it worth your while.
Sure. It's probably for the best anyway. We'll be right back.
Okay, we've got to go and find a dude. What's in here? Oh, there's a chest. Snug scarf. No. We made a scarf. There's another chest. Oh, another light talisman. They're actually pretty useful. I can't remember what it is specifically they do, but I'm sure somebody's got one. Oh yeah. Are we going to change Adele's artisan gloves back for Sons of Time?
You're respecking already?
No, just... I picked up another light talisman. That's fine.
Okay. Quote, Dominic casts Reflect on both enemies and allies alone for tactical use of reflected attacks or elemental absorption. His passive ability, Absorb Magical Damage, causes any damage taken from magical abilities besides that of an elementary source to be healed immediately after being inflicted, unless the damage is sufficient enough to defeat him. Okay, so you weren't... So definitely not using magic on him, which we did kind of work out. Doesn't really answer the Reflect question, though. Of, like, I cast Reflect on you. Cool, Reflect should reflect magical damage. It did not. Huh? I'm going to put that down to, fuck you, I'm a boss. I do what I want.
Ooh, more ninja garbs.
All we want is more Valkyrie coats, but they're probably really late game because they're really strong. Town is under siege and this dude is out handing a side quest. Spook's fucking shopping.
Everybody has full face helmets. Because it's just better.
Work that one out.
Hello, what's that? A locket? Oh, charm immunity. Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
I was buying 4 of all of these charms in case we needed them. Vambraces. Right.
I'm not sure 100% how Reflect is coded, but I know it's exploited a lot in 9. Usually it only accounts for 1 bounce per se, yeah.
Yeah, if you have Reflect on yourself and Reflect on an enemy, if you cast on the enemy, it will just hit you. It doesn't reflect off your Reflect. It's only about the target. It will reflect magic that is targeting you, not magic that's just
Yeah,
in your
so
direction.
he, in theory, it shouldn't have been, oh, he casts Reflect, cast a spell on us, because he has Reflect, it reflected off of it shouldn't have done it twice, basically, so it still should have...
What it should have done is it should have been he casted it on himself, and then it would have reflected it to a random person on the enemy team. That's how it worked in the old days.
Yeah, basically, for what we understand of how Reflect works, it should not have worked like that in the fight.
Yep. This is the people from over the wall, wasn't it?
Yes, the wall that we saw.
People of Reimdall, surrender while you still can. When the invasion begins in earnest, we will not be able to guarantee your safety. Lay down your weapons.
Time to die.
Tell your commanders this. We'll fight to the last soldier. We're not gonna let Reimdall fall into filthy Holograda hands. Throw all you have at us. We'll never surrender.
Fools! The next wave is on the way already. There will be no saving yourselves once they get here. Don't say we didn't try to help your sorry hides.
You heard them. There's no turning back now. But we've got one thing they'll never have. Lord of Dragons, watch over us!
You mean fanatical religious devotion? Yeah?
The soldiers who came to parley will be back with the main force by now. The next attack will come soon, Father Hidion.
Very good.
Why did you say that with a French accent?
Sacre bleu.
Father Hidion.
Wait. You're...
Very.
Friends of mine. Any objections?
None. Dib.
Good. Now make your report.
Yes, Father. Judging by their movements, they mean to surround the town. But, thankfully, the terrain will mean that they have to make their way toward us in a very narrow formation.
All right.
Gonna hot gates
then
this.
Split into small units and attack in waves.
Reporting in. The Hologradas are approaching fast.
All right. We'd better move out.
Oh, we're gonna get like a wave after wave fight them.
If you see Helio, he's ours.
Vengeance.
Good luck, everyone.
Bowling!
Hello, Martha.
Yeah, she said she would come help.
Hello, Martha.
Hello, Martha, dearie.
Why are you so tall?
Short king.
I'm gonna stand this side of the hill, so I'm still not quite tall. Why am I so small?
He's a short king.
She's tall. Look at her. She's tall. Oh. Let's go.
No sound like the present.
Fuck them up. I will kill every one of you. With alacrity. And the guitar.
Oh. Is this going to be fight after fight, do we think?
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be like when we do Out in the Wilds, if you hit 2 enemies at once.
Good thing we have amazing self-sustain. And that's 2 guys.
Weak to lightning?
All right then.
Let's go with a solid stance, I suppose. No. Defender of the people. I am defending. You are defaulting. You are stupid.
I've heard the Welsh accent is kind of tricky for actors outside of the UK to replicate, so that would be why it sounded mildly French. Yeah, they'd done okay up until that point. It was just there when he came up and said his name. I was like, it really sounded like you had a bit of a French twang there. Gaelics are close enough, yes. Gaelic, Gaelic, that's basically the same, right?
Father Hidion.
Primordial forces consume you! Hailstorm of magic assail you! Primordial forces consume you! Hailstorm of magic assail you!
That was a poor
Now we made Alistair with the Dell, I'm just picturing a crew that's like, oh, that warrior is holding hot gates, fuck it's Thane. Well, fight with support. Bleh, can't read because I'm... can't read. That's fine, is probably what that should be. That's fine, and we have support to type, no sir, Alistair is sniping everything that exists. Fine, then we'll get mages that serve Varys too. It's very upset noises, just, yeah. That's just protagonists for you, man.
I'm up, huh?
Have a bonk! Get bonked. Get bit bonking.
Thank you. To arms.
That's self-sustain. Probably not necessary right now.
No, I don't, because I don't know how the fight's going to run. So.
Yeah, we don't know if it is just going to be another fight, one after the other.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
That was pathetic.
That was, yeah. They have a lot of BP stored up.
Oh yeah, she's still a Dragoon.
She's still a Dragoon somehow. I mean, she did say when she gave us the asterisk, she was like, I'm strong enough without it now. So I guess that just kind of proved it.
Dragoon in a nightgown. Counter. I'm gonna use all my bit. Oh.
Oh. It's another fight. Did I say that they're all weak to spears?
Oh, revenge, that gave us a BP back. Thanks for that, mate. You pillar.
Fucking hell, Elvis!
I will huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Oh, that's so crafty.
Go to battle info a sec. No. Oh, just the middle one's weak to spears, and he's asleep. Fury resurrects fallen warriors to full health. I help. Yep. I just remember the cleric crap guide to D&D, where Joe Cat was like, the DM has to throw 5 million black dragons at you to make any encounter even vaguely fair.
Oh, devotion. Just gave like a third of his mana back.
Damn.
Let's do it again!
I'll blow your armor away along with your clothes. You don't need that.
Revenge triggered on Gloria there. She got BP. That's
nice.
Quite useful, that one.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks, Martha.
Attack.
Yeah, Elvis is melting his BP a little bit. Sorry.
Let me see. Lend us your power.
Oh, thanks for bailing me out. Cheers. I owe you.
Just the look on Blue's face of like, ah.
Ha.
Now, costs a BP.
But I suppose that doesn't matter because everything else is passive. Another one. So I guess you can use Simba Special if you want, because the fights just chain together.
Just go nuts. Done playing about now.
Damn, him Tonky though, he's just taking it. He was taking it, damn.
He's like, oh my god, oh, help.
What a trooper, damn.
Oh, I've got a wee something up my sleeve. Coming your way.
Time for jets.
What do you say to that?
I like that because it's the red main special, it does give him a sword even though he isn't wielding a sword.
Shield
Wind
craft.
sword. Do not need to give Elvis the ability to blow away people's clothes, he will misuse it. This is true.
I thought I had one that gave BP. Or is it something else?
That's a Vanguard ability, I think.
How is it? Stop.
Oh, thanks for bailing me
Revenge. Thanks for the BP.
Free BP.
That was a close one, eh?
Allow me.
It's free brave points.
We must not grow complacent.
Get bonked to death.
What if martial artist and multitask? Yeah, I assume you must have had a little look at like Monk with Blade Master. Did you not?
I didn't try it. I just saw the barrage ability and I thought, this is a pure attack-based class, really. The Swordmaster, just attack, attack, attack. So I went down that route because the Monk one, they're all abilities. So the Swordmaster, it's mainly just about buffing your attack.
Yeah.
And like the passives for Monk are to do it bare-fisted, and I don't know. It's one of the things of like, it says if you're wielding the same weapon in both hands. Well, if you're not wielding any weapons, are you wielding the same weapon in both hands? You know what I mean? That clarification of is unarmed a weapon in of itself in the hands of a monk?
Hard to
I don't know.
tell. Yeah.
And there's no clarification, so I thought, I'll leave it.
Fair enough. Bonk.
And she heals from attacking, which is disgusting.
There we go. Ooh, we got a sword from that. It said, I think it said...
Savaging.
Did it say savaging? I thought it said staggering.
Stavaging.
Why did you have to say it?
She's the same height as Elvis, look at her. She a tall wench. And I think Adele's only slightly bigger because she's standing closer to the camera.
Princess Claudia! What is it?
How do you know?
There's a huge Holograda force approaching the rear of the city. What?
Why does that matter? You can't get in via the rear of the city. It's a fucking mountain.
This whole thing was just a distraction. Damn. How many soldiers do they have?
You think we can make it back to town before they get there?
I know a shortcut. It'll take about half the time it took us to get here. But
That's convenient.
It's far from safe.
This is no time to be worrying about safe.
That's what I like to hear. Come on.
Go, tall lady!
Giant woman!
Oh shit.
Ooh.
You get to get shot.
We gave them their chance to surrender. Show no mercy.
We haven't seen guns yet, have we?
Oh!
Oh! Oh.
Triple kill.
No, wait, hang on. We have seen guns. The ones that she has on both of her arms.
Wait. You're...
Beautiful. Oh fuck. I have revenge. I seek revenge.
This is for my sister.
There's a time and a place!
What are you doing? You killed her. She was no fairy. Now she's dead. And it's all your fault.
Ooh.
I remember. You.
Consequences to your actions.
Infighting.
I brought this upon myself.
Oh.
Oh no!
Dear heart, you were asking after me, were you not?
Fuck!
Helio.
Such delicious irony. The tireless seeker of vengeance laid low herself by the sword of retribution. Oh, since you are doomed and your homeland stands on the brink of ruin, perhaps it is time I shared something with you.
I am your father.
Parents. It was I who killed them.
Oh.
His eyes are changing colour slowly.
What?
He's opening them.
No, I mean like
If
before they were kind of
been wise
blue,
enough
now
to
they're
keep their
green.
mouths shut when they first began to suspect my motives, they would have lived a little longer. But then, I suppose I would still have had them tried as fairies in the end.
Damn you!
You will have to try a good deal harder than that.
It's so cruel.
Ooh.
She was like, fine, I will!
Over here! More hologradas!
Ooh, does he realise he's dropped it? He doesn't. He doesn't realise he dropped it.
Ooh!
Woo! Damn! I can't wait to kill him.
Is everybody okay?
No, they are
You have
dead.
returned. Master be praised.
How are things looking?
I wonder if because he's retreating back to their side when we next see him, he'll have been given a new asterisk.
And our forces have done us proud in their defense of the city. Sadly, we are undeniably outmatched. Morale remains admirably high, but good spirits are no substitute for experience. Without reinforcements, I fear the worst.
Understood. We'll head to the front line right
What
away.
are you doing?
This is not your fight. We cannot possibly ask so much of you. There is still time to make your escape.
The Lord of Dragons!
Yay!
He's gonna go anyway. Might as well go out with a bang.
I mean, if he dedicated his life to protecting them, then... Well, yeah.
The fucking issue.
Holy shit, that's a fucking dragon!
We're saved! The Lord of Dragons is with us!
Hear me, would-be invaders of this, my land. As long as we dragons remain to defend her, Reimdall shall not fall, though her enemies bring iron and bloodshed to rain down upon her.
Spook is playing with the face tracker.
And be gone.
The Spook is the one in the chair. You're really killing the mood in this cutscene, Spook! Oh, here we go.
She brought us the fire crystal to then die at our feet.
That's why attacking Duskhaven was such a high CR, yeah. Oh, Steam just died, apparently. Everybody came back online at once.
What have I done?
A surgeon! Quickly!
There's no need. I'm beyond saving.
White mage stood 6 feet from her.
Uh-huh.
Oh no! You're dying.
Fire crystal. You got it back for us.
That's what you were.
She's the same height as her now.
She was just a giant woman.
Gladys.
These giant Welsh people.
Sorry.
Still that country air.
I couldn't stop Heliot from escaping. You have nothing to apologize for, child.
She might do.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dead.
Gladys of Reimdall, you have made the ultimate sacrifice. And for that, your people give you thanks. Damn.
Aww. Fire crystal obtained. Thanks, video game. We love when video games be like that.
The Lord Commander made it sound so simple. Kill Dominic and your work is done. He made no mention of my having to contend with dragons.
Uh-oh.
Please get eaten, please get eaten, please get eaten!
Oh, sugar honey iced tea! Oh, wow.
Ooh! He was angry.
You stole my kill.
You know what? He can have it.
No!
No, he can have it.
Compensation!
No, he can have it.
The legendary dragon makes an appearance
Ooh.
at last. Good.
Uh-oh.
What fun would this battle have been without him?
I'm suddenly more concerned.
It's too dangerous.
Because Gwydion is very old and he has a weird sword.
Choice. Now, lizard. Let's see what you're made of.
Uh-oh.
Ooh!
Knocked all the other guys away.
Breathe fire on him. Eat him.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Not out just yet.
Man is holding his own against the dragon. Uh-oh.
Here it comes.
Feeble creature! You stand firm even in the face of my flames?
Shut up and die, worm!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That did not look good.
Wah.
suppose I would have been a fool to do battle with a creature so ancient and expect to escape unscathed.
That was impressive.
That's
indeed,
Adele's sister,
Lord
then.
Commander.
I guess.
Do you think I need your flattery?
Forgive me.
The dragon is dead. Our greatest
Did that actually kill him?
is
Oh
no
yeah,
more.
it looked like he used Ultima.
Now,
No, that's
none
probably what
shall
it was,
stand
yeah.
in our way.
Oh no.
Proceed with the next phase of the plan.
I mean, he was going to die
Very good,
regardless.
Lord Commander.
You can't look sad at the screen because you're not in the chair.
Master
You want to be in the chair.
There's no
Have
need
you
to
turned the face tracking to you?
Did you not see? Did you not see me reach over and turn the camera?
this way.
Aww.
Master Gwydion.
Aww.
Baby.
He's so small in comparison to
has
him.
been fulfilled. Brimdal is saved. You have my thanks. Though my people did not escape entirely unscathed, they will survive. Such is the nature of man. In time, wounds will heal, wrongs will be forgiven, hope will return. And though my time may be at an end, the realm will not be without its custodian. Gwillem, your time begins.
He's just a baby.
Watch over your new master, faithful guardian.
I shall.
Picks up child.
He's just a baby.
Gwydion.
I need a big hole to bury him.
Oh.
Chapter 4. Fart.
Ill winds.
Fart.
Aww.
Who's sad?
I'm sad.
We're back.
Gloria, how is everyone?
The news that the Lord of Dragons drove back the Hologradders has lifted spirits somewhat. And I told them that Dominic sacrificed himself in order to summon the Master.
Aye, that's good thinking, Rydian. Stop them asking any awkward questions, eh?
It was good thinking indeed, but not mine. The idea was Princess Gloria's.
It's not nice to have to mislead people, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
I suppose there is something to that of when everybody's in such disarray, you don't want to then add on that their religion was like wrong.
Gwillem needs to go to sleep for a while to absorb the knowledge of his ancestors, apparently.
I can't help but feel sorry for poor Martha, out there on her own at such a time.
The Hologradders are on the move.
This is sooner than expected. Quickly, mobilize the troops. We must...
Wait. They're on the move, but they're not headed this way.
Oh?
They're not?
No. The soldiers who broke off from the main force headed south. I watched them go.
South? You mean toward Halcyonia?
I did wonder if we would go back to the starting place just because of how the map was. Meanwhile, in the Imperial City of Garlemald, Jesus.
Heimdall's dragon has breathed its last, and with its passing dies their ability to resist us any further. Lonsdale, you are to join the division currently advancing toward Halcyonia and
What is
assume
he?
command. You will have a free hand with regards to strategy and planning.
Buckley?
Yes, Lord Commander.
What is he?
What is the situation in Savalon?
Our preparations are complete. What little resistance we can expect will be easily crushed, be it through war or diplomacy. The Council will yield eventually. Your reputation for ruthlessness is a powerful deterrent, Lord Commander.
In that case, I will make haste for Wiswald. As you know, it is a kingdom steeped in magic. Conventional military might is unlikely to bear much fruit there. Luckily, thanks to the forbidden arts I have now perfected, it will fall in a matter of minutes.
He talks like Swing
well.
in Discworld. Finally Swing.
Your orders. Go, all of you, and may the world stand in awe of the might of Holograd.
It won't
Looks
be long
back.
now, Lord Commander. Soon you'll have everything you've ever wished for.
And what of your wishes, Etna? What is it you seek?
Whatever do you mean?
Never mind. For the moment, I remain in your debt. The Wind Crystal is ours, thanks to you. And as long as you continue to aid me, your motives matter little. But if at any point you cease to be useful, well, I am sure I need not spell it out. Now, I must see to a few other pressing matters. You know what you have to do.
Never you mind my wishes, dearest Adam. They'll be coming true soon enough.
She's so going to absorb him or something.
Yeah, she's gonna like take all the energy. Well, she presumably it's because of her that he wanted the crystals.
So Holograd are planning to invade Halcyonia.
And they said something about a nexus being unlocked. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of ancient evil sealed away, or something like that.
Even Sir Sloane acknowledged his superior abilities. And yet...
Aye. Given what we've seen, you can't help but worry, eh? Still, we can't forget with a crystal hunt to be getting on with.
Where did this
Pigeon
come from? Oh, looks like there's something tied to its leg.
It's a letter bomb.
Pigeon!
A letter. It's from Anihel. She says Prince Pollux needs our help.
Oh.
Prince Pollux? Why? What's happened?
Holograd has demanded that Savalon become a vassal state.
They've their sights set on Savalon too.
Oh, let me guess. We're about to hear from them as well. Everywhere is under attack at once.
What's he after? Surely Wiswold's not in trouble as well.
It sure is.
Aye, Roddy, I can hear you.
Sending stone.
Wiswold's under attack by the undead of all things.
Oh,
necromancer.
necromancer. He looked like a necromancer.
Yeah.
Controlling them. We've managed to hold them off so far. But if this keeps up, we're not going to last long.
Roddy, what was that?
No! It can't be!
Roddy? Roddy, talk to me! What's going on over there? Ah, he's gone.
What the heck is happening?
Halcyonia, Savalon, and now Wiswold too. This is bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
They left this place because they're like, well, we killed the dragon, so there's basically nothing stopping us, so we can just do it at our leisure.
Oh.
Ah. You won't be able to leave whichever one you visit until you have saved it from its plight.
Oh.
Ooh. Which one do we do first? Get! Found him burnt to a crisp, no one's sure what happened to him. Some are saying the fairies did it as it was a kind of revenge. Cat? Oh, I can't talk to the cat. Ow. No capes. Well. Where should we go?
I suppose it's basically like which of these classes asterisks do we want to get first?
Yeah, I'm not entirely. The thing is that we're not entirely sure what the other two are, but we know if we go to Wiswold, it's probably going to be Necromancer.
My guess is that the dude attacking Halcyonia is going to be some sort of offense by the looks of it. Because we've got two defensive ones. It would feel weird to get Vanguard, Shieldmaster, and then something else tank.
I mean, you say that we've got a lot of offensive classes.
We got
Sword Masters. Yeah,
he's going to be like dual wielding or something. I reckon he's going to be like a kind of barbarian sort of thing. We've got a berserker, but I reckon he's going to, because there's a dual wielding ability. I know there's a dual wielding ability. It's said in one of the other ones, so it's got to be that. I reckon the woman was an assassin. She was dressed all
assassin.
clad in black. I reckon she's an assassin.
That would be pretty cool.
She'll be the dual wielder then.
Yeah, assassin. Oh, that could be cool then.
We got to go and deal with her first. More new stuff. Oh, loads of side quests. Holy shit, we got a to-do list.
That's okay. Yeah, we've still got an hour on stream still.
What have you got?
0 out of 10 cannot pet the kitty. I know, right? X potions. We can buy X potions now.
Oh,
See, it was a
staggering
staggering sword.
How does that compare to the...
Effects when used body slam. What does it do?
Use slightly more physical attack. More
Maybe
crit.
maybe a body slam is like, oh, you know, has a chance to stun or something or lower their speed, since it's called the staggering sword. I do know what's coming up next, so I can direct you as needs be.
Cronus Glaive. Additional effect stop.
That's huge. So Frog says that she has an idea of what's coming up if we want rough guidance.
Yggdrasil. Isn't that the thing from that D&D quoted for them?
I mean, if we
Lolth's Web.
Well, depending on how far back you want to go, Yggdrasil is the name of the life tree from Norse mythology. So the name itself gets used a lot.
Well, I remember them from D&D because they did look kind of like yellow tree-like things, I think. So, yeah. So wow, that's...
No,
that's
you're thinking of...
Is that what they were called?
No, they're not called. But they did begin with that sort of white... Yeah, Yugoloths. That's probably why they're called that, because they do look like trees. It's probably the YG. It's probably the origin of it. You know, Yggdrasil is the life tree from Norse mythology, which appears in all kinds of media all the time.
It was Spike Shield that gives physical attack.
Ooh, for a shield master.
More acorn hats.
So it's up to you, love, if you want a bit more info on potentially what the other two might be, if that's going to, you know, affect which one we go for first.
I would...
You can buy Valkyrie clothes now! Yep. She's overloaded.
Hey, Icurus.
Oh, no.
This stage in the game? Normally that's like tier 1 armor.
So that's basic, that is. But the Valkyrie coat's just better. Ooh, adamant bangle as opposed to a mithril one.
A wondrous piece of jewellery that dramatically boosts the wearer's MP.
Ooh, nice.
Plus 200. Damn, that's nice.
That is useful.
Okay, do you need anything else that's new?
That appears to be it. Huge. Huge.
Let me just have a look through stuff then, because we do want to make some changes.
Yeah, so we've only gained one new class, so we're not, I would suggest that we like press on rather than trying to do more grinding.
No, we don't need to grind. And I don't really think we need to go for the new jobs just yet. I'm okay with us leaving that for a bit. I'll come back and I'll grind them like in the morning.
So we got one new job.
We're probably going to get more.
Well, it depends on where we want to go.
What the fuck was it called, that thing we just got? Was it Heart?
Heart amulet or something. It was near the top. A heart ring, there you go. Near the top.
Losing out on a bit of magical attack, or do we get rid of the white veil?
Probably the white veil.
It does mean that we can be silenced. But does
risky.
He does have the combat kid, so it would only be for a few turns.
You'd get rid of it, okay. And we have our passive healing. That might also get rid of it. Can't leave the zone until you've saved it, so no in between grinding. Yes, that's a fair point. But again, we've only got one class, so I feel like we don't really need to.
I mean, looking at that, it's cool, but I wouldn't say game changing.
Yeah,
it's a cool addition.
Not you're not going to completely rework our build to fit it in.
No. This is if you want to use magic separately.
Yeah, if you want to use magic to heal, I suppose. Or you should just use auto heal.
Right. So there's a quest up there that I think we might be able to hand in. Maybe? Have we done whatever the prerequisite was?
I don't know.
Oh, no, it's finding the business partner. He's got someone out in Wiswold's Woods.
Okay.
The Wayward Woods, I think. So, but there's loads of side quests down here.
It's up to you whether you want to do some side quests now, and then advance, or if we want to just go say fuck it and just pick somewhere to go do.
Oh,
it's our friend.
Hey, we met you in Wiswold.
Oh, it's you. Thanks again for all your help.
It's good to see you, Galahad. Fancy meeting like this, eh?
Yes, it's quite a coincidence. I only just got here myself.
Man's built like a square.
I've come to see my sister. I was born here, see? The Wiswolders took me in when I was little. but this is my real home.
So you and your sister were living apart all these years?
Afraid so. We've only seen each other a few times since we were kids. So I thought, since Wiswold's pretty much back on its feet again now, maybe it's a good time to come and visit.
I'm sure she'll be happy to see you.
Oh, she will. I can't wait to see the look on her face when I surprise her. Anyway, I'll introduce you once I've found her and said hello.
His sister is giant sword girl, isn't she? I don't know, because she said that her parents were killed, and Galahad has never mentioned that his parents died. But also possible. Mark of the Void ×4.
Head to the Hall of High Holies.
Could be.
Well, let's go and get these quests first. Wait. There was quests then.
One inside the building. In buildings.
Hello? Freezing.
Defeat some Goliaths to get a bow.
Artemis bow. Right.
Okay. Either that or the Dragoon lady. Maybe.
I think Kor's got it with the sword.
You think it was
Oh, wait, Elvis has a quest? Oh, they both do.
You've been to Rheimdall before, Adele. What's good to eat round these parts?
Yeah,
God.
When the characters have quests, they tend to have
I seem
dialogue.
to remember the roast snow elk being pretty good.
Well, that does sound tasty. One plate of your finest snow elk, if you will, good sir.
Sorry, refresh out.
Sorry, I'd love to dish you up some, but snow elk can't be found for love nor money these days. I can do you a nice bit of Alp swine, though. That any good to you?
Alp swine?
If that's all they have, we should probably give it a try, don't you think?
Oh, why is it always food?
hang on. Can we maybe give the Alp swine a miss?
Huh? Why?
Well, it's you know, just a bit, why?
Why?
It's just a bit sad that we'd be commemorating our visit with a plate of something so, basic, you know.
Nope.
Nope.
What are you even talking about?
Yeah.
Look, it doesn't matter. Let's just agree we won't be eating any Alp swine, alright?
If you don't like it, you can just say, you know.
No, it's not that. It's just, it's a very particular flavour, and I'm not always in the mood for it, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
In the absence of any other options, we may have to...
No, stop! I can't do it, please! Anything but Alp swine.
What are you, 4 years old?
Jeez, okay.
You really don't have anything else?
Sorry, love. Not since the snow elk up and left for who knows where. It's a bit of a problem, actually. Their hides are what we make our clothes out of to keep the cold at bay, see? And while it's been getting that bit warmer these past few years, it's not exactly tropical round by here just yet.
Yeah.
So, if you do
round by here
while you're out on your travels, you let us know, won't you? We'll make it worth your while, I promise.
With a nice plate of venison, you mean? Yeah, sounds good to me. Hey, come on, gang! Let's get deer stalking.
You're really that desperate to avoid the Alp swine?
Yes.
Don't be silly, you heard the man. If we don't go and find some of these snow elk, all of Rheimdall's gonna freeze to death.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of feel like we should go and see what we can find.
That's the spirit. How hard can it be to sniff out a couple of elk, right? Come on, let's get to it.
Search for some snow elk. Righto.
Okay. Fair enough. Got the money for it. And Adele has one as well.
Hey, Gloria. You need anything from town? I was just about to head out, so... Gloria? Hey, Gloria!
Head tilt.
Oh, forgive me, Adele. Were you talking to me?
Wow, you're completely zoned out there. Are you tired or something?
Tired of your interruptions.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm fine. I was just thinking, that's all.
Hi, Nemo. How's it going?
Huh?
Nemo.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Look, I don't know what's bugging you, but you need to snap out of it, and fast. You keep frowning like that for much longer, and you'll be stuck that way for good. How about you try to relax a little, Just this once.
Just this once.
Tell you what, Why don't we do something to take your mind off of things?
Girls' night!
Oh no, I couldn't possibly.
It's going. Sometimes that's all you can
What
ask.
possibly do is be so dang serious your whole life. You have to learn to let your hair down once in a while. If you don't, you'll be burned out before you know it.
That's true.
Fine. What would you suggest?
Well, we need to, you know, think of something you like to do.
I like
Do
to
you have any
read.
hobbies?
Hobbies? No, I.
Don't give me that.
This is how I was with Alma in Monster Hunter. So I said, oh, what hobbies do you have? Like, hobbies? Like, girl, please.
I am a princess. I have been trained in the arts of singing and dancing, and music and poetry and painting. As to whether I enjoy them.
Fine. Which of those were you?
Well, I.
Getting blood out of fucking stone.
Insist on an answer. I would have to say, painting.
All right, then a painting we will go. I'm not bad with a brush myself. What say we have ourselves a little competition?
It's always got to be a bloody competition, isn't it?
Sure, but we'll need some paints first. Let's go find us some pigment.
What?
We have to get plants to get pigments.
This fucking city.
Dragons, apparently.
Mum balls over their head. Yep. Oh.
Hey, Martha. What are you doing here?
Maybe it is Martha.
Oh, just had some business to attend to is all. What about you? What brings you lot by here?
By here.
By here.
Do you know a big guy named Galahad?
Oh, well, if it's Galahad you're looking for, he's gone to see the graves outside
Nope.
town.
Oh. So maybe it was her.
Yeah, his
It is Gladys, you were right, Cor.
Yeah, sounded right.
Gladys.
Ah, he never mentioned that his sister, he never mentioned like any of his family
I
before.
thought he might have mentioned it at some point.
Same, that's my
They were
thought.
Both priests. They died when Gladys and Galahad were only little. Galahad was sent away to live with relatives in Wiswold, and Gladys stayed here.
Damn.
That must have been tough.
Cor was right.
Yeah, and now Gladys is gone too, and well, I didn't have much choice but to tell him, but oh, it was awful. Second I said it, he just burst into tears right there in front of
Aw.
everyone.
Wow. I hope he's okay.
Me too. We should go and check on him.
And it's not in there.
Oh.
I think you go along the.
Oh,
It's
right.
because it's the great. We have been there briefly. There's a cave off to the side here. Up there.
Get out of the way.
Oh, Gladys. Gladys. If only I'd come home sooner.
Galahad.
Martha told me everything. How Gladys threw her life away because she felt so bad about what she'd done. How she was all alone, tortured by guilt, with no one there to help her. Sorry. Can you leave me alone for a bit?
We know you want to be by yourself right now, but we were worried about...
Go away, I said. Leave me alone.
Aww.
I guess nothing we say is gonna help when he's feeling like that.
Probably not.
Those who lost family to the judgments might not be able to forgive Gladys for what she did. But she helped people too, when Holograd invaded. Perhaps if we spoke with those she helped, we might learn something that would be of comfort to Galahad.
Yeah. It's worth a try, at least.
Do you want to know a secret?
What's that?
There's a secret fight in this area. It's like the only secret I know about this game.
Secret fight?
Yes. It's apparently very hard, as in like, hey, maybe do this when you've beaten the game hard. But I learnt it by accident that there's a fight here.
What, him?
No, Not like necessarily in this moment in time, like in this room, so to speak.
Ooh.
I don't know if you can actually access it now. Again, I found out by accident. Do you mean that giant obelisk? Might be something to do with that.
Ooh.
This was the one who dragged my wife off so they could put her on trial as a fairy. All because she missed one stupid town meeting. I told them she was sick, but no one would listen. They said the fact she couldn't face them all proved she was a fairy. I mean, I know Gladys was only doing what Helio told her, but is that really an excuse? Doesn't matter now, though. She got her just desserts.
Oof. Oof.
Maybe we'll talk to someone else.
Gladys and Galahad's parents were both priests. Very good priests. But then they got dragged into all the fuss over the fairies and the judgments and... Well, Gladys...
I can give you a hint to one of the upcoming asterisks if you like.
With the help of Helio's...
Or do you want the secret?
Oh, I'm alright with finding out naturally. It'll be fun.
Spook wants the secret.
Grudge bearing will only bring us more pain. They certainly won't bring my Margaret back.
No worries, thank you. Thank you for offering.
Are these going to be more encouraging words?
Gladys? Oh, scared stiff of her I was. But she certainly saved our bacon back when the Hologratis came. She stood there and faced the lot of them down, all on her own. And if she hadn't, I wouldn't be standing here today. I hope she's at peace now, even after everything she did. After all, we might not have a home to speak of if it weren't for her.
That one was better. Oh, Martha.
Martha.
Gladys was sorry for what she did, more than we can ever know. I grew up with her. I know what she was like deep down. That's what makes it so sad. Just as she realized how wrong she'd been, just as she was about to start making amends, she had to go and... I understand how Galahad feels. I still can't quite believe it myself. There's so much I still want to talk to her about, so many things I want to ask her. I put flowers on her grave once in a while, stop by for a little chat, you know? But gravestones don't talk back, do they? There's just so... Oh, sorry.
Aww.
Well, not everyone has fond memories of Gladys, that's for certain.
No, but some of them weren't so bad. Some people even seemed a little sorry she's gone.
Indeed. It may be small comfort to Galahad, but I think we should go and tell him what we've learned, don't you?
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it'll help Gladys rest a little easier, too.
These flaming stairs. Use your divine dragon powers to make an escalator. A very fast one. Went the wrong way.
They were like, it's okay, we can build on the side of the cliff. We all know how to jump. In the last lady you spoke to could at least mourn together. Maybe. Grief is a fickle thing.
So you just go and talk to this friggin' obelisk and
make sure
die?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. As it says, I don't. I thought you were just gonna go do it.
Hey, Galahad.
Yeah, you talk to it and you die, I believe, is what happens.
I thought I told you to leave me alone.
Aye, but if we leave you alone much longer, you'll freeze to death out here.
And so what if I do? It's not like I've got much left to live for. I let my sister die all alone with the whole town hating her.
I'm sorry, Galahad. I can't imagine how you must feel. But please, look.
Yeah? Hopefully this will make him feel better.
Gladys, I'm only alive today because you stood up for us. I hope you're sleeping peacefully.
I could never hate you, Gladys, no matter what you did. I hope you know that.
And the others?
You're the one whose wife was...
carted off to her death by Gladys. Yes. Yes, I am. And if she'd only stopped to listen to our side of the story, things might have turned out differently. Lord knows I've hated her for that. Hated and hated. Ah. But what good does hating do? Doesn't make you feel any better, that's for certain. I can carry on banging my head against that brick wall, but all it'll get me is a sore head. So I've come here to pray. To pray that you find your way to wherever it is you're going.
Gladys' sins were many. Of that there is no doubt. But by the end, she had recognized them, and she had begun to make amends. Who are we to judge one brave enough to take the first steps on the road to redemption? And what does such judgment gain us? Little in the end, save to delay the healing of a wound. If we are to move forward, to heal, then we must choose forgiveness.
Wait, look. There's something written on her headstone.
Listen to this. Here lies one who died, that the many might live.
It was not I who asked that this inscription be made. It was the people of the town.
Gladys was a hero, and that's how she'll be remembered.
So you don't all hate her? I thought she'd been thrown in a hole out here and left to rot.
Look around you, Galahad. This is no place of dishonor. This is where our most cherished are laid to rest. Your own parents among them.
I don't think they'd bury someone they hated out here.
No, I suppose not. Oh, Gladys.
Oh.
I'm sorry to have been such a bother.
I guess you're going home to Wiswald now?
I am. There's things I need to be getting back to.
I see.
And Gladys would have my guts for garters if I went and neglected my duties.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
She always was a handful. Anyway, I'll be getting on. Maybe see you again if you're ever in Wiswald.
I'd like that.
I wonder if doing this side quest affects what happens in Wiswald. Because, like, he was here.
I was going to say, he's going to get back there and be like, why is everything falling down around me now?
Yeah, I was just like, is that going to actually change things because he's going to be there now? That was sad. But also sweet. What?
No experience. Why would you not want to gain experience?
Look at it in the equip thing. Does it do what does it do additionally? Surely it has to do something else. No, it doesn't. What? Why do you have an item to stop you getting XP?
Hi, chat.
Galahad really loved his sister, huh? Yes, it must have hurt him awfully to lose her, especially under such circumstances. We must try not to let ourselves get too upset, though. Yeah, I don't think Galahad would want that. Seems like he's going to try to get on with his life. We should try and do the same. Seeing the big man break down like that, though, he's usually so composed. Never seen him laugh, like before, let alone cry. But even he couldn't stand firm in the face of losing someone he loved, and who can blame him? At least it's good to know there's heart in that barrel chest of his. You know you can cry too, right, Elvis? Anytime you need to. Thanks. Might just take you up on that one of these days. Just don't get tear stains on my stuff, okay? As if I'd even dream of it. Oh well, that's rather ruined the moment. Still, I think we made some progress. Yeah, and maybe the mood needed lightening a little. Come on. Well then.
Where do we go? Let's go to the green, because the green is different.
Ooh, a sparkly. Oh, some of the pigment.
Yeah, you better run.
Yeah, you run away. Oh, so we just need to encounter stuff here. It's a encounter enemies thing, I think.
Money!
We don't even need money. This is a problem because everything runs away.
Come here, you!
We've outmaneuvered them. Oh, what's next, I wonder?
The mark is apparently a way to level your job without leveling your character. But still, why? I still don't get why. Like, surely having a high character level is just always helpful.
Yeah?
It's just the area.
What are we looking for here? Oh, Goliaths.
Goliaths.
Is that you? Are you a big Goliath?
What's the plan?
What?
That was a piece of cake.
Kill everything! Yeah, that was one. So we need them big pinky things.
There you go, there's another one.
Ooh.
Be vigilant, everyone.
I need to do something about this.
There you go.
Easy. Right, step back.
What's the other one? Look for the Lost Merchant. I want to look at the bigger map for that, I think.
That's down in the Wiswold area.
Oh, it's in Wiswold,
It's in the Wayward Woods.
Okay.
Wayward.
So if you want to do that, you will end up having to go to Wiswold, which might trigger the story bit, which it says that we can't leave once we start. FF always has slightly odd setup in builds. Some accessories give you extra damage if your HP is at critical level, for example.
There was a chest there.
Oh.
I misclicked.
That's not too odd, because Monster Hunter also has builds where you do more damage if you're on low health, high risk, high reward. I just don't get not getting XP. Nope, that's the wrong one.
No, this just upgraded. We've got like part 2.
Oh.
Collect some warm fur from defeated White Fangs.
White Fangs are the wolves in the ice cave? We don't have to do these!
But it's an Artemis bow. It might be useful. It might go patwang.
We literally don't have anyone using a bow. Do we already have an Artemis bow?
I don't friggin' know. We're gonna go and we're gonna defeat some wangs.
They're wolves. Schwang.
Shouldn't take too long. There's only 4. They're not spawning here?
I don't know.
I could have sworn they did. I could have sworn I fought some here.
I'm sure that they were here, but I don't know if they're closer to the surface.
Surely that's a White Fang.
That's one, surely.
I'm up, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Birds!
Very well. I do like it when that happens.
Come and get it! Oh, what's next, I wonder? You better be ready for this!
Have you been able to beat some of them while you were grinding?
Oh yeah, they give a lot.
That's part of the point of them, isn't it? Woo! They are weak to disaster, apparently.
They are weak to Elvis.
Ice.
Ice, babe.
Here I go.
Oh, no, still Bobby's still alive away. Fair enough. Whoop.
Where the wolves at? You!
Ow! Oh no, they're immune to sleep.
I silence them in a different way.
Let's do this.
It's so you don't overlevel your character while grinding or doing a low-level run in New Game Plus. Beyond that, it has no benefits. So it's for challenge mode, in a way. Okay. Niche, but if there's a need for it, there's a need for it. That was autopilot.
Really?
Yeah, it remembers.
That counts as what their action was?
Yeah, your action was to run away.
I call bullshit on that one. I don't need an X command for that when I can just press the button at will. That doesn't need to be saved.
Is what it is.
The whole point of the X command is to make it more convenient to do multiple actions.
Here I go.
Woof.
I'll drink to that.
One more. No, you're not going to have it. But you might.
Why do the tortoises tend to be on their own?
Yeah.
There's Woof.
What's the plan?
There we go.
Just a big one, did you?
Oh, no, stop, stop, stop!
Every button except the correct one, Spook.
No, I just pressed the same button multiple times. We leave. We leave. No, I was thinking about that core. Now that we've done like all of the jobs and we've run out, I was thinking, do we start going around doing the card game to get the gambler? Because I'm wondering if the gambler is going to be similar to the juggler from Tactics, because they do normally get weird ones. But the gambler, the juggler from Tactics had kind of time magic stuff on them with just a few kind of weird things chucked in. So it's like, I can't really see that being a case. So it might be other things like crit or
I don't know.
So,
It could literally be anything, because even though you can say like, ah, yes, you're very clearly the gambler. What does a gambler as a class do?
Fire flurry.
Yeah, well, I suppose that's an optional thing of just playing all the card games. That's definitely not something that we really want to be doing on stream. That's going to take a long time. There's so many.
More side quests. What has unlocked? You.
Bye, Vars.
Mal Meadworth.
Defeat Jormungandr. That's the.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, you were saying.
That's one of the bosses?
Almost certain.
Find the pen. There are two kinds of quests. Find my pen, defeat the world serpent. That's going to be in the graveyard again, isn't it?
Oh, this place. Built so wank.
I mean, he is right.
Let's just build this place up. Oh, there you go, gambler.
Gambler specialty. Is it going to be the? It's on the obelisk. Oh no, it's on the grass. Okay. I
was hoping you'd have to press A on that.
Won't be going easy on you.
It's a worm.
We did 3,000.
You've made me mad.
This could be bad. Maybe let's remove some ads. Severance! we're all or nothing this fight because we didn't save.
I mean, there will have been a certain amount of auto-saving when you complete quests, I think.
Just as spectacular as I thought I could.
No, we'll do just the one. Let's go for... So yeah, let's just get some health back. Good thing I did.
I must not abandon the fight.
Uh-oh.
Spirits, protect us.
I owe you one. Hey, your call to hit.
Gambler walks around in a tux and solves crimes with a cat girl. That reference is lost on me.
Fluid stance is probably going to be the one that we're going to want to go for.
It's an insect. Yep, and Simba's dead.
290,000 health.
Fucking. The optional bosses in this game do not fuck around. We learnt this from the first one.
That's just so much.
It's too much. It's too much. We did the axolotl one from the start of the game, and that took a while. I feel like any of these optional bosses are definitely like when you've beaten the game thing. Like we've done 2 of them technically, and even then it was like, what did we get from them?
Headache.
Yeah, doesn't feel very worth it. If you go to travel log, that must be a post game thing. If you go to travel log, I believe you can unmark the quest if you want. You go in progress, and then you can tick the objective off of them. So it's taken off the map. If it's like, we're not going to do this for a while. That's the gambler. You can only have 3 side quests on the map at any one time. So you might as well take that one off because we're not going to do it for a while. Oh, Mandeville quests, right. I have not done any of them. And I probably won't. I know they're good before people shout at me.
I know what Mandeville is.
There's an NPC in 14.
Where are we going then? We've got to pick a place.
Oh, you want to do some story now, done with side quests?
Well, we've got to go somewhere, and when we go somewhere, it'll start, so where are we going? We've got to pick one.
For me, it's between Savalon and Wisworld.
Girl.
Do you remember how to play?
No. Yeah.
So what do you think between Savalon and Wisworld?
I
don't remember how to play.
Okay, is this just...
This is asking you, do you want to battle with that deck? Which is the only deck we have, so yes.
It said opponent goes first! Okay, hang on. Prince Caster. Effect reinforce, strengthens all plant, aquatic, and character cards regardless of affiliation. Permanent effect triggered when used. You didn't... That's not playing a... Where did it go?
Why did you do this?
I don't know, it just seemed... Detail... No. Go to...
I mean, I guess play something? I don't know.
Oh, that's it. You got to colour places on the board.
Yes.
Dag. Do you like dags?
Do I dags?
Effect counter. Opponent can see this card. Triggered when one of your squares is flanked. Causes the flanking to affect this card's base square instead.
Buzzwords.
Okay, they've dagged that one, so we can't dag nabbit that card. Do we want to flank it then?
I don't know. If you surround it, do you own it? I don't remember how to play. You picked a mini game to play that we did the tutorial for 4 months ago. Hey!
Red Mage!
Spook's face.
Brave. Once played, only triggered when you have 3 cards left in your hand. Allows you to play an extra card.
Ah.
Lady Emma.
Oh!
Scorched Earth. Poisons 1 square at random at the end of each player's turn.
Interesting.
Oh. 45 position Scorched Earth affects which target a single square. 45 position places a shield on that square that protects it from a single instance of neutralization, flanking, or poisoning. Scorched Earth will poison a square, triggering a 3-turn countdown, at the end of which that square will revert to neutral status. So essentially, they should have been poisoned the blue one, they poisoned a red one.
It said it was at random, so...
Okay.
So
I'm now going to... I'm strategizing.
Okay.
I'm going to do this.
No. Do it 1 up. Like that.
But I want to steal.
No, you don't steal, you flank.
Oh. Triggered when one of your squares is flanked, causes the flank to affect this card's base square instead. Oh, so it swaps with the one that was flanked.
Yeah, but you can still flank that because there's an empty space next to it. Oh, never mind.
Bernard.
You!
Co-opt card switches the target of the effect of the opponent's next card from yourself to your opponent or vice versa. If the card does not have a targeting effect, its base square becomes yours. So if we do something to that, bad things will happen. Okay. Select an opponent's square at random and swap it with this card's base square.
So you can swap a red with what will be your blue.
Can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Yeah. I suppose the thing to think is that, like, you get squares by flanking, so anything that's on an edge is very hard to flank.
So they've chosen to use Bernard, which switches it.
Not sure. I think I'm not sure what happened there, but okay. That poison square got deleted. I don't know why our blue square didn't get flanked there. That did not work in our favour. Oh yeah,
because you need a tutorial on the best.
B&D beginner. Cool.
Ooh! Choose a card to claim.
Apparently you can only claim that one.
16 points, so we get a bird.
Yay!
So I'm assuming we can rematch them to gain
more points, I guess. And I think you can get points from... What? Why are you just doing this now?
I don't know.
I thought we were going to do story!
No, you were wrong! You were wrong! Be wrong. How do I change...
I'm going to go preheat the oven for food.
Oh, yeah.
D at 6.
I'm the best at this. They're going first. They've done their Prince Caster again. It did sod all because we're the best. Let's go with... Come, fight me. Is that Dag? You're doing the same shit again.
Same cards in the same order.
Pretty much. We are controlling a lot of the board. Ah, you played your red mage. Unfortunately, I will counter that with an insectoid. Stop playing cards.
The red mage lets her play another card.
I don't care. Shut up. You poisoned your own... You're a dickhead.
Yeah, that card is very risky.
Okay, so she's now poisoned one of ours. Okay,
That's a problem.
Still 3 turns, it's going to be a while. Okay, so I'm understanding how the flanking things works now. The light green one is the primary square, and that's the only one that can flank. Observe.
Uh-oh.
You're still losing by miles, love, and you have 1 card left. You
And
failed.
I believe you play until you played all your cards. I believe is how the game goes. Yeah, I could really do with getting rid of that. Just 2 squares.
Dominated. World's in danger, but it doesn't matter because we have Yu-Gi-Oh!
Time for more triple triad. I guess you just select claim. Don't claim
Can't
anything.
afford.
So you just leave.
And you have to edit cards outside of it.
Yes.
Job cards. Oh, the character. Oh, I forgot how good Shirley looks.
Strengthen all humanoid and spirit cards regardless of affiliation.
Rare breeds. That's. I wish they'd chosen a different word from that. They could have just chosen like powerful heroes or something like. No, rare breeds. Who are you? Oh yeah, Orpheus. He'll.
Oh yeah. The simp.
You're simply a simp.
Wasn't that what it was? He was the simp and the other guy was the cuck? Wasn't that how we defined them?
I'm gonna say get rid of you. I'm gonna say get...
No.
Why do I have to like literally swap them out for? One more. Do one more. Then we'll go do story.
The stream's gonna be ending.
It's fine. We've got time. We've got half an hour. When have we got? How long have we got?
Well, we end stream at 5.
Oh, at 5. We'll be fine. We'll just do this till the
Well,
end.
considering that Spook was like, I did all the grinding I needed to off stream, he's just gone, ah shit, there's more things that I can grind in the morning.
Look, I'm getting us another job.
Alright.
I'm moonlighting.
It's up to you if you
I'm
want.
moonlighting.
It's up to you if you want, as long as you're having fun. That's the whole point of playing a game, is to have fun.
So if I do this, they're not flanked because
There's
you need
nothing
one
on the other side, which is why having the corner space is pretty good.
Going through a lot of cards. Though. Unfortunate.
Bad luck. Yeah, get rid of her so that she stops poisoning things.
Yeah, it's probably wise.
Her poison sucks. Ooh, big claim.
I can play this card then.
I think it's I think the light green is the one that's like the root of the card, I think.
$69.
Nice.
Oh, we can get a card. Bernard was pretty good, wasn't he? Because he allows you to like double down on stuff. So switches the target of the effect of the opponent's next card from yourself to your opponent, or vice versa. So if you play a card that would benefit that would do something for yourself, it affects the opponent.
Okay.
So, or if it doesn't do anything, then it just gives you their thing. So you steal from them. Or do we save up for the red mage so we can do 2 cards?
That's up to you. If I know you and you're going to grind this, you will get all of them. Should we go to Wiswold?
We'll go to Wiswold then. We're going to the walls of Wiswold. Take me down to the Paradise City. And then it was on fire.
Uh-oh.
No more twee. Oh, we don't have to immediately go in.
But if we do, we then have to stay there, apparently.
So, do you want to do the Wiswold?
What?
Just for the looking for the merchant in the Wayward.
No, I'm happy to just do. Well, I suppose since we're this close to the end of the stream, we probably shouldn't, because if we're not allowed to leave once we get there, that means you can't do off-stream grinding.
Yes.
So I suppose no. Now we can't do story.
We'll go in here and we'll look for this merchant. Does this help?
Is he deeper in? I guess.
He's somewhere.
Who's to say? Who could say? Which quest is it?
That's the red one.
The red one.
After the red one.
The red one.
How can he be lost when he's got a red marker on his head?
So since when do we do story when there's side quests to do? Apparently we don't. You were right, cool. Oh.
No sign of our guy here, but there's plenty of places to get lost around these parts.
Help! Somebody help me!
That doesn't sound good.
It came from over there. Quickly.
Blunt.
There he is. Hey, are you okay? Don't worry, we're here to help.
This is gonna be fun.
Ooh! It's a colourful plant.
It's a plant.
34,000.
Okay.
Spirits protect us.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Dark.
Jealous Jody? It's called Jealous Jody.
Immune to Earth. This is why I keep saying that you shouldn't just all-out BP, especially on the first turn of combat. Just wasted 3 BP points and a bunch of mana.
Oh no, mana that we will get back. Wait a minute. Just beat the devil out of it.
A lot of stuff happened then.
Just beat the devil out of it.
Lend us your power.
Hey, look, they're all fine. You just panic too much. Oh.
Time to play my trump cards.
Here I go.
Adele, clearly proving that sometimes the best answer is just a fucking big sword.
He's being a ranger. We saved you.
Are you the merchant with the Wiswold connection? Your friend asked us to come find you.
He did? Well, thank goodness you managed to track me down. You really got me out of a jam there.
Okay.
I couldn't find my way out, and then those monsters started chasing me. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Okay.
You know why they call it the Wayward Woods, right?
Well, I do now. What a place. There I was, trying my best to get out, only to keep ending up back in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sounds like you've had quite a scare. Well, you're all right now. Come on, let's get you back to town.
Oh, we actually have to go there because we can't go to a fast travel place now. Otherwise, we have to join in a war. Get out of the way, stick! Alright. Well, it is 5 o'clock, so...
Isn't the teleport stone just going to take you to the entrance of the dungeon?
Yeah, but I need to get to the exit of the dungeon. Because it will take us to the wrong side of it. And then if I try and fast travel, I have to go to a city.
Oh,
when I go into the city, it'll say, oh, you've started the story, and we don't want to start the story.
Fair enough.
Another way. A ranger.
You were literally saying, like, 2 minutes ago that you get lost in places.
Ah, I'm fine.
You've got a quest marker. You still went the wrong way, even with a quest marker.
It's Fine. It's this. It's just I went the wrong. It's this one.
Tree. Tree. Watch out for that tree.
Turn and fuck off.
Fuck off, stick.
It's this one. And the best. It's fucking cold.
I'm the winner. Across the sideways bridge. Sprint doesn't feel very fast, does it?
You'll be fucking miles away.
Gotta climb up all the stairs!
Wait.
This is the problem you end up with of, like, visually it's certainly striking, but after, like, 5 minutes you're like, oh, this place is a pain to navigate.
There you are! So you found him then?
Nope.
Yeah, and not a moment too soon. He was about to get eaten by monsters.
He's not joking. If this lot hadn't happened along when they did, I'd have been a goner for sure.
Oh, you had me worried. I turned around and suddenly you were gone.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I was right with you the whole time, and then I looked up and you just weren't there. Those Wayward Woods are rotten though, aren't they? It's like they're designed to be deliberately confusing.
Well, anyway, you're both here now.
Bye.
Well, after that fourth wall break.
Indeed. Thanks again. I owe you more than words can say.
Right, are you ready for this meeting?
Oh, you bet.
50 side quests.
Chat. Where would?
Something about plunging into the forest that really gets me going. It's like stepping into a whole other world. Makes me want to just keep on exploring until I root out every last secret there is to find, you know? Yeah, I know what you mean. Guess there's an explorer inside all of us, huh? You bet there is. Deep down, we all just want to roam the wilds, building dens and whittling implements. And you wonder why we wind up having to go and rescue people who get lost. You can certainly see the appeal of the idea of exploring the woods. One must be careful. Careful indeed. Where's the romance in careful, huh? Getting lost is half the fun. And the more lost you get, the more proud you can be when you finally emerge back into civilization. Back when I was training, I used to deliberately lose myself in the Wayward Woods just so I could find my way back out again. You did what? That's so dangerous. Anything could have happened to you. Aye, but it didn't, did it? It sharpened my senses like you wouldn't believe. Deliberately getting lost does sound very dangerous. Yeah, I'd say you're lucky to be alive. It really sharpened your senses? That's pretty cool. Don't you go getting any stupid ideas. One reckless idiot is more than enough.
Rude.
Here we go then.
Oh, I'm gonna go save.
Yeah. That's the actual end of stream now. Where? If you want to keep playing card games, you can.
I might. I might.
Likes the odd card game. Where? And there we go. Da da da. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay, bye guys. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to be starting to gather clips for April's highlights. Because it's a new month again. Time to do that. So, yeah. This is literally your last day to be like, oh, I'm going to rewatch this old stream to get clips. So if you want to do that, then go do it. And I'll see you tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever it is you get up to, and a couple of you I will see for D&D in an hour. So make sure you've had food, which is what we're going to go do. Right. Bye! Bye. 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 I don't know why there's a delay.